When I did the video last week, though, I noticed that I didn't explain the terrain, and so I didn't want you guys to get confused in the future. That the boat won't go through anything, right? If the boat runs into anything, even like a piece of paper, it stops.
Okay.
Right. So this area is on a ridge, right? Where it's rocky and there's less trees. So the reason you're able to lower the boat down below the canopy is because you're actually in an opening area.
We can't push through a tree.
Right, you can't push through trees. There's still some scrub and small trees and stuff, but the soil is all rocky because well, there's a whole lot of plate tectonics going on that you don't have to worry about too much. But if you want to do a geological survey of this encounter, there's a place where the ground is uplifted. So you're up on a ridge that runs this way. That's all rocky, and so that's why you're able to lower the boat down.
I just didn't know that about
It just runs this way.
I just didn't know the boat could
I mean,
do
Yeah,
that.
boat
So
can-
that's
is
something we
this
never
like an
accounted for.
apex
I'm
somewhere?
Yeah.
thinking about it. Yeah.
Way early, right?
Yeah.
Because you couldn't ram anybody.
Right.
Or smash anything.
I didn't do anything, it just stops.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I have the engineering challenge of making a drill head in front of us.
That
That will pull us
Move
through.
things out of the way.
Fireball. Better get disintegrate.
And it won't matter here specifically, so we wouldn't have to worry about it. But later when you're above the canopy and you're trying to search for things on the ground, you won't be able to go down.
Gotcha.
If we trail something by a rope, will that rope catch on things and stop us?
I think it. Well, the rope maybe.
Just like grab
Yeah.
a hook a tree.
You're saying if a piece of paper will stop us.
Basically,
Why would it not?
will
Why would
it
a rope that
stop
But he's
the boat?
saying it's not the boat touching the things; it's the rope touching the things.
Right.
Right.
So how much pressure can the boat apply? So
Yeah,
no.
normally.
Does the boat have enough inertia
Yeah.
to snap the rope?
In fact, the boat, this is boat 2.0 because the first boat was actually stopped by air. Very embarrassing, big waste of souls, redesign the spell so it could at least go through air.
Okay.
So yeah, the slightest bit of resistance then prevents the boat from moving. Because it's a giant slab of granite that's
You
being
still didn't
moved around by
remember
very
that one.
strange magic.
Even if it's just a rope hanging down off of it.
Right, so if the rope catches
Even
on something,
a balloon
right,
won't get caught by it.
right. Or,
Okay. All right.
Or if
Okay.
if a monkey reaches up out of a tree and grabs onto your boat, the boat stops.
Okay, that's
The monkey
dangerous.
gets bit. That's dangerous.
That's just
That's
dangerous.
just dangerous.
I remember what happened with the last monkeys do that way.
So, anyway, so this is a ridge clearing, rocky soil, small scrub. So that's why we're not hiding behind trees or anything like that. They're a small clearing area.
Like curling, where you got
Like
that
curling.
granite thing coming along. And
Seriously.
have the guy brushing the stuff out of the way.
Just getting into
Right.
current.
Keep going and keep going. So we're just like just above the canopy.
No, that's the thing is that
How
here
far?
there aren't very many trees. There aren't any trees on the
We're
ridge.
in a clearing.
On the clearing on the ridge.
Is this
So this is the ridge running this way. You approached from the south and found the spot where the Covfefe piece was straight down from here, and it happened to be just above the ridge.
and in a clearing where we could put the boat?
Right. And in the clearing where you could put the boat.
There was enough room above.
Yeah, I think the boat could move 20 feet either direction before it runs back into trees again. From where it-
But it'll have to be like a clearing all the way up to the canopy.
Right, right. Because the trees are growing up this side, and it's a very gradual slope, very old mountain, like Appalachian style, not rocky. In fact, the ground here is about is just a little over 500 feet above sea level. Because this river inside the cave, right, runs very slowly down to sea level somewhere about 37 miles away.
Okay. I've tried to avoid the Appalachians. Because
In the Appalachians, you drive like this.
you have pretty.
Everywhere you go. Get up the Smoky Mountains. Down the Smoky Mountains. And then up the next one, down the next one.
Down in the hollers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
down in the hollers. And you have a lot of burnout wrecks at the bottom of ravine. Okay.
Initiative, who's going
So
up?
over that, we're still fighting these guys in the fog
Where do we need to?
on the ridge.
Something around.
And it's Grid's turn, and he was going to finish all
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Well, you're going to do a giant firestorm and kill lots of people.
Let's see.
10 by 10s?
Yeah, because I think you can actually do it down the line where you should be able to get pretty
You
much
can get
everybody.
everybody in that line plus that guy on the front.
Cool, sounds great.
Unless you want to do the guy right in front of you.
That's press stroke.
Oh, press correct. This is great? No.
No, that's it. Grit's over here. I say Grit and
I can't even see your ass.
I say yeah. There's Screw.
Oh, yeah, Grid's right behind you.
It's heading up flying.
These guys are down in the cave.
Flying.
And you told them to wait 5 minutes.
You are 75 feet up,
Right.
out of line of sight of everybody except for the people on the boat.
Okay, so I'm not going to get hit by this fire.
So you
storm.
don't
No, no,
have.
it's going to be.
Yeah,
All right.
and you are also don't have a giant ass dragon in your face.
What's the
Cool.
dex save number? What's
Dex
the save number?
15.
What do we have here? Are mostly brutes.
And the big guy.
Yeah. Do the brutes first. So what was the save number? I forgot already.
15.
15.
Those guys got number. And neither do those guys. So it's actually another good necklace.
That's what I like to hear.
I got 3 10s.
Wow.
Those were the big numbers.
Wow.
So 30 points of damage for each of these gentlemen. 29, 59. Oh yeah, they saved. Didn't save. 44, 44, 44, 15.
Okay, this is the Dragon Fruits.
59, yeah.
Dragon Fruits.
Alright, and then the, what you call it there? The really big dragon?
We just been calling him the dragon because he's a 3/4 dragon, yeah.
Yep. And he did save, so he takes 15, right? Take half.
Yep.
Is it 118?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
most the level increase
Yeah,
is
you're all
mostly
really
for the
good.
controllable.
7 times 5, you should have gotten closer to 40. Yeah. And you also got that guy out front who is the battle master.
Yes.
And he also failed. So he takes 30.
So he's at 59 as well. Okay. Were you able to get the champion in as well?
No.
No.
Because there's 9 squares here plus 1 square touching the front line.
Okay.
It wasn't nearly as impressive as I thought it was going to be. Nails plus next.
All right then. Sorry.
You did a straight line down, plus 1 up.
Yeah.
Nice draw.
Well, who'd you want to hit?
I wanted to hit all of those people on that line, including the champion or the battle master, whoever that was.
One,
So you're
two,
including
three.
these empty 3,
4.
2.5 squares here.
Because remember, they could be
5,
offset to each other.
6, 7, 8,
Yeah, they don't have to overlap a square.
9, 10. No. There's no way to get one more guy. I mean, you could have got that guy instead of that guy or instead of this guy, but it would take an extra square to get them all.
Yeah.
You told me to figure it out last week.
Heck. But I want to move somewhere.
Yeah, oh, you should move somewhere.
I'm going to go stand next to Nail Split, who's
That's what's on the boat.
Very, very far away.
who's the other guy? Who's the other guy?
In front of
Oh,
the
it's
champion?
a Jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker. Remember, Jawbreaker's actually 5 squares past the edge of the map.
Yeah.
But that's not who you want there, right?
Okay.
That's
In
great.
front of the champion.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Is there somebody right there?
He's like
he's
actually up in the air.
Right, he's 75 feet up in the air.
Yeah, I want to go stand there next to Scrub.
So
you can
one
send
square
him away when
away.
he hits scrub.
So you want to be 1 square back away from the champion, so you can do
I
your.
have to do a 5.
He has to go with Jason.
Oh, okay.
The enemy has to be within 5 feet.
Gotcha.
Peaceful.
I know what he's trying to do.
Okay.
Now it's nail split followed by the warlock and jawbreaker and then the dragon.
Okay. All right then. So nail splits.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, roll the wild magic.
set.
No.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and do either flame strike or. How many hit points is the big dragon got on right now?
118.
118.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and have nail split move up a couple of squares on the ship.
Nail
So he's
split.
right there at the edge, so you can look down on both sides of the combat.
Okay.
All right. But I'm going to do a guiding bolt, 9th level,
On
at the big guy. All right. So I'm gonna roll this real quick. Alrighty. 21, 23.
Is that 12 d6 then?
It'll be 12, yeah. Yeah, 12d6 radiance, and if he survives this, he's got advantage. Which he just might, because that was a shitty roll. Wow, I've never rolled that shitty on this before. And I've rolled shitty before.
Warlock followed by jawbreaker, dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's just like, that's fine.
It's still completely out of sight.
31.
31. So he's at 149.
Alright.
And advantage.
I'll just let you put that on him, man, because I can't reach him.
And then one of his
I mean,
tentacles.
you could do one of the ring toss things.
I was thinking about doing like, nah, like
All right, the warlock just runs through the fog. And who's next?
Jawbreaker, followed by dragon KT lock.
Okay, Jobber, remember you're 25 feet away from where you're standing now on the map.
Okay. How many of those guys can I hit with a fireball?
With a fireball?
These guys.
oh, you could hit all of them actually.
Oh, yeah, you can all four of those.
Let's do that.
All right.
Yeah, it looks like none of them taking any damage at all, so yeah, that might be a good
Actually,
idea.
that's not true. This guy's taking some damage, I think.
Oh, has he?
No, this one.
Oh, was that guy okay?
Okay. We only took 3 points.
That's 3.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna roll for wild magic. I need to know the saving number.
The saving number is 15.
I have one guy say
No wild magic.
That doesn't look good.
It's not good.
Said a new fireball right here.
24.
Oh, no. You've done less than 24 before. He saved, so he only takes 12. So he's at 50.
And I'm going to.
Oh, crap. Throw my spiritual weapon.
Alright, one move over here.
Yeah, let's move him and have an attack.
These guys have 26 and 25 on them, so.
One's got 26 on him, why not?
I'm going to bonus action Shadow Step off into the mist. Can I get out of range of their vision?
How far can I shadow step?
60 feet.
Oh, 60 feet. Jeez, I thought it was only 30. Yeah, you can shadow step to the edge of your vision,
Oh,
or you could run a little bit and then shadow step.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so what do you want me, like 12, like 70 feet or 65 feet?
Yeah.
65. Yeah, make it 70 just for this.
70.
Just to be safe.
Well, they can't be shooting at the Logans.
But we'll move you at an angle so that you come back on the map.
That's fine.
That way it can be these guys away from you.
Sure.
Alright. So I rolled a 25 to hit the guy.
Yes.
And I did this one as a 6th level, if I made my notations correct.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it's 3d8. 3d8.
That'll be 18, no, that'll be 22 points damage.
That definitely kills.
Cool.
Finishes him off. And then, split finished and Jawbreaker finished.
Dragon, KT, Lockjaw.
The dragon gets to go. Alright.
What's that from?
Well, there's some people over here. The dragon has to go under the boat.
Uh-oh.
So the dragon goes under the boat. How am I going to put the dragon on the map? Under the boat.
Oh,
you know,
raise up the boat.
He'll just run around behind everybody. I'll just put him right there.
All right.
He has enough room to do that. Alright, but first, he just blows acid right through here. Since this guy's acid proof, it doesn't hurt him at all. So these two guys have to do their.
This is another acid blowing.
They're all acid blowing because they're black dragons.
Black Dragon.
You can't say that to me. I'm not
I mean,
That's the thing. He blows acid because black dragon.
Yeah.
So it's just a line, but he can, as he's running around the boat, he blows this way, so he gets the 2 or 3 of you. So those two guys have to make a dexterity 18.
Grip fail. And grip pass till evasion. No.
So you're gonna take nothing.
Just remembered something. Does that thing have only 1 hit point left on it?
No.
Okay, but you just take 1 additional point of damage strike because it's got the plus
Oh,
1
yeah.
because of nail split.
55 and 6. 61. 61 is the total.
61 is total.
Mm-hmm. And then he runs over here behind you. You couldn't do anything? You just took 61 damage?
No.
That's the suck.
You're right. That's what I'm looking at the Hellish Rebuker now.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it from a melee weapon?
No. Yeah, he has 400 points.
Point your finger at any creature that is damaging momentarily surrounded by Hellish Flames. Cool. Then I'm going to use my last Warlock slot to Hellish Rebuke you. Dex save.
Who's doing it?
Scrub.
He didn't get damage.
Yes, he did.
I thought Grit failed.
Crit saved and took nothing.
Oh, yeah, because he's in work.
Right.
Man, Scroat gets beat up a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so Scroat is going to Hellish Rebuke the dragon.
Yes.
Well, yeah, you have to remember that you actually, for once, managed to get through his cold armor.
Yeah.
Okay, Dex save 20.
Alright.
That's better. 38.
Alright, he's saved, so he takes 19 fire?
You saved, you rolled a fucking 10.
Yeah, but also has legendary saves.
Oh,
Of
Yeah.
course he does.
38, yeah, 19.
Thanks.
Scrub's hurting, by the way.
Alright, and then Scroat?
No, good dragon.
We don't know exactly.
KT, you're up.
But most of these large size.
No,
you
no, how
said-
much is on him?
Oh, 178.
Alright.
Most of these large size dragons have been around 200. Huge size dragons.
I'll say, yeah, the half dragon, half fiend one, that was at 209.
I can't do the hell thorns. It is a self thing you put on yourself, and then when you hit, it goes into the target,
Right,
and then anything can affect the target.
right.
Right?
Which in this case would be a bad idea, because you'd hit force hurt.
Yeah. So I'll just, I guess I'll just put bonus action. Well, if I do as a bonus action, the hail thorns.
Yeah, then basically you put hail thorns on your bow, and then when you shoot it, it gets all the people adjacent to the target.
Okay.
But in this case, it's a bad idea because your friends are adjacent. Okay.
I'll just put the hunter's mark on.
Put a hunter's mark on it. And then you fire your first shot with advantage because he has a ring ding thing on him.
Okay. So
2 dice.
2 dice.
We'll pick the best one.
this one's a 12. The worst one's a 1.
Well, it's much better.
Yeah, 12, but the longbow is plus 8.
Okay, that's a hit.
That's
So now you do a D8.
Do I just do 1d8?
Uh-huh.
No, 1d8 plus the d6
Right.
for the
Plus the whatever the number is.
Yeah.
the 100 mark. That's how I'm going to do it, right?
Plus 4 or something? What's the number?
5.
Plus 5.
So there's 15 altogether.
Yeah.
And then do the second attack on him.
15 is 193. Yep. All right, and
Do
this
I
one
have to
won't.
do the d20 again?
Yep. This one won't have
Right, okay.
the advantage.
So I don't really know what the thing is going to be. 16 on the dice plus 8.
And you hit him.
Okay.
So then you do a D8 and a D6 plus 5,
Yeah, more, 15.
and then you kill him.
Oh, wow.
Nice shoot.
200 what?
I can't remember. It was 195.
I mean, it was at 193, then another
There's only 195.
15. So 208. I'll just put that
Right.
for it now.
Less than 208.
Less than 2. Okay, so 207 roughly.
All right. So did you need to move or anything? That makes everybody unafraid. If you were afraid.
Oh, sweet, cool. Watch us not afraid.
We don't get a
Oh,
soul
no.
suck in.
Who was afraid?
I think both of them I
We
get.
don't get a soul suck in.
You didn't get
Very
great.
good. Twenty.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't get do you need to move? Or if the plan is just to stand there and shoot people with a bow, then no, you're good.
Stand there, shoot the bow. You're doing good.
Okay.
That's it.
Not really. I mean, I don't know. These guys have dart guns, don't they?
Yeah, it's very
The
short.
dark guy? Mhm.
How far?
Very short.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Could you possibly just take 2 steps inward and
Sure.
break line of sight
Oh, so they couldn't even shoot you?
That would make
That's
sense.
on the ship?
Run over here and hide
I'm
open.
gonna go diagonally.
You just run over here. Hide. Now you're hiding because
They're all on the ground.
I'm gonna go diagonally.
stand on the hatch.
Yeah.
I just had this weird quote about standing on hatches and they fall in. And put you on it.
I'm athletic. I'm waiting for it to fall in.
Okay.
I think this is a good time.
Well, I guess it's not gonna fall in right now.
The 100 mark, you don't have to do wild magic for that.
No, because it's a ranger spell. In
And-
fact, yeah, you only have ranger spells, so you never have to do wild magic.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, who's after that?
Lockjaw, head snap strike.
Okay, lockjaw. Because he wasn't able to do it before, if I were to jump off the boat and the featherfall ring stops me, am I still able to move once I get to the ground? Or does that take up his move?
Yeah, it's gonna take because it's 45 feet. It'll take up all of his movement. Yeah, when you hit the ground, you'll have 30 minus 45 movement, which is none.
Can he take off the ring and put it back on as he raise the ground?
Yes. Yeah. But that would use up your action though, because if you take it off, then put it back on.
Back on, all right.
You take it off for free, but then when you put it back on, it's gonna be something. You gotta
Okay.
take action, so.
Well, probably would say no to this when I ask anyways. So if I, 1, 2, 3, Geronimo off, so I land here with my featherfall ring, would I still be able to attack?
Because you're gonna run and then jump and then you fall 60 feet.
Because I am a bugbear or bug orc, my aggression. Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I can do it. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, doing it.
I don't really think it involves aggression though, because you only used.
All right.
And your strength is at least 10.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
His strength
After a strength of 10,
is
jump 10 feet. You
his strength is 18.
with a running start, and then you feather fall.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Just a very long shout out. He eventually.
Does
that
from
come
above.
Good. All right, here we go. Lockjaw. First attack.
Big long scream as he floats.
Well, that's a. Well, that first attack's a miss.
All right.
Second
That
attack.
quick though.
Yes, it did. Second attack's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Okay. Yes, it hit.
I wanna live a life of danger.
Ooh, nice. Max damage on that one, 17.
17 makes 46.
And I will do my action surge.
Action surge.
So next attack. 16.
Oh, no, that's
Then I will precision it, which will bring it to a 21.
That's a hit.
Already was a hit. All right. 13 points of damage from that one. Mark off that superiority die. And then last attack. It's a 14, so I'll precision that one too. Good call, brings it to 22.
That's also a hit.
Reroll that. Damn it. 9 more points of damage.
9 more points. 68.
Alrighty.
All right. That's it for
Lockjaw, head snap.
Head snap on his broom.
Head Snap's gonna come out of the clouds and shoot at that guy that everybody else has been attacking.
That guy right over there.
Scroat, Heart, Prick, Steve are the next 3.
Steve.
So I pulled up the video from last week and got to the part where you're speaking in Spanish. What?
23 to hit.
So my Spanish is almost as bad as my Draconic. Say it.
For 12 points of damage.
12. 80.
Shoot him again. Ooh. That's a 14. I will precision it. Oops. For 5 more? 19 total?
19's a hit.
For 6 points of damage.
86.
19 AC on the champion.
Yeah, 18.
8.
And fly back up in the mist.
And fly back up in the mist to your 75-foot point.
Use one of my superiority dice.
Who's next?
Scroat, chain lightning. No bad stuff. Champion, Battle Master,
And then Inks.
this first guy, well, it has to be 30 feet from the original target, so I think I have to split it between them, like the 2
15,
nearest.
15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, you can only go to there and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can get dude plus 4?
Dude plus 3.
Oh, okay. So champion, battlemaster, and then inside brutes.
That's good.
Unless you want to do these 2 instead of that one.
Inside route. Dex save 20.
Pixie 20. Brute. Don't make it. Nobody.
How far up?
45 feet.
36.
36, and they all take full damage.
Lightning. I don't know. But,
Yeah, no, they don't.
So weird.
Wow, these guys really are brutes.
I'm sorry, I forgot already.
36.
I thought you said.
Yeah, 36. 85, 36, 1,
Probably
22.
shouldn't have shot that guy. I probably should have commander strike the thief.
Oh.
Yeah, and it only takes 1 of your attacks to commander strike. So you can
Does
shoot
it?
once and use it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it takes a superiority die.
That's
I've got no
But you were
problem with
using those
that,
anyway,
right.
right? I gotta check the number of hit points. Oh, he's good.
I don't hurt real bad. I don't have any huge shit. Nothing bonus actually.
Do you have a troll gusher?
No, that was the guy in the cave.
Oh. Oh no, only 5 people got
So I got 1 for my 3 characters, and I gave it to the guy going downstairs.
it. Okay. Alright, so you're just gonna stand there.
Yep.
I mean, you could disengage right away. Yeah, I got all this armor made with this, I'm just using it.
I mean, no, that's completely good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what's good. After stroke comes heartbreak.
That's just not what Skirt does. Okay.
He takes acid to the face. This is how he died before.
That's right, he has a
Is
blood
it
dragon
possible-
problem.
Is it possible to poke my head over the
Sure.
railing and shoot the guy everybody's ganged up on?
Yep.
Should be within range.
Yeah.
And I miss. And then I bonus action hide.
Over in the center.
Yeah, not fully to the center, but enough that I've broken my sight.
Alright, and you missed. Who's next?
I think
Steve.
Steve.
Steve, what's Steve
Are
gonna
the blisters loaded?
do? Yeah.
3 of them should be. I know.
Only shot 2.
Yeah, Lockjaw fired 1. I think. Can't remember who fired the other one. I know we fired 2 of them.
I guess just run forward to the.
Run forward to the front, but
Okay, wait. You're not. Okay, wait. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
like that.
Okay, 6. Sorry. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's fine. What?
Steve moves like 8 though. You just want to move 6?
I mean, he's not moving anywhere
No, I don't know where you're trying to go.
in
so.
particular. So.
You could run up to a ballista if you wanted to shoot one.
Yeah, but it's not loaded, right? So
Yeah, that one is.
3 of them are.
Yeah.
Which one's loaded?
If you're going towards the
Which
front,
one's
that
that
one
right there?
is
Did you
loaded.
shoot the 2 back ones?
The 2 middle ones over there.
These
So,
2 middle ones have been.
2 and 3, yeah.
This
The
one
first
should
one
be
here is
loaded.
Okay,
fine.
then
The
remember,
2
can we
Yep.
get to the ballista?
Yeah, both ones at the for the ship are loaded, and then the furthest back one is also
Yeah,
loaded.
so 1, 2, and 5 are loaded.
Right.
But
Two numbers.
can he-
Bullets.
Can you just move them to the inside instead of the outside?
No, because if you move to the inside, then you can't see what to shoot at because you're inside. So that's the place to shoot the ballista from.
Alright, fine.
I mean, it's probably in the ballista square, but then that's just. Yeah, so it's okay. Okay.
Blow darts, followed by V-flame, blow, and then chain.
The blow dart guys.
V-flame is on that.
This guy's gonna shoot at Scroat. And he only gets 12, so he misses. These 2 guys are gonna shoot at Grit. Oh, I got 21 and a crit. Wait, let me double check that. Might be an 18.
You both still hit. And we'll shield the first one.
Oh, but I can't.
Should I take the regular and half the crit, or just shield the regular and take the crit?
Shield the regular, take the crit.
Alright, sounds good. No wow.
But 19 to hit anyway, right?
Yes. Good.
That's the one that got shielded, right?
Yeah, like shit. Okay, I just want to make sure it was a 19, not a 21. So you just took a crit, go ahead.
Did I try to disintegrate over here yet?
Not up here, no.
Alright, remember you get hit by the acid, so you have to try to wipe it out. You need a DC 15, Dexterity, Constitution, Intelligence.
18 plus and stuff.
You're good. You don't have a negative. So that means you just take half of 16. Do you take half? Yeah, so 15 you're in a road.
Is he breathing? That's right. That right?
No, the
So
third.
27 acid,
Oh.
Acid poison. 27, you said?
but it becomes half, as you say. So 13 acid plus 2 from the dark. 15 total. Alright, now these two guys over here come flying in. Well, they don't fly. You know what I mean. They move over here. Come over here with their 24 damages. Doo. And the one on the left shoots at grid. Gets a nut 7, and the one on the right shoots at lockjaw and gets a 22.
22. I wouldn't be able to shield it, so I have to take it.
Okay. What are your dexterity modifier, your constitution modifier, and your intelligence modifier?
I got a +2 altogether.
And then are you proficient in any of those?
Constitution.
So you get what's your proficiency bonus? 3? 4?
4.
So you're +6 altogether.
Oh no, I calculated everything because I have minuses from intelligence.
Yeah.
And I don't get any bonus.
Oh yeah, 'cause you don't have bonus. You have big strength. Basically.
I'll say I got a 0 for dexterity.
Okay.
I've got a +1 for constitution, a -3 from intelligence, +4 from my proficiency. So I got a +2.
3 for intelligence?
Yeah, he's really.
Yeah.
Really. 15.
Nat 20. I think I'm good.
So you just take half damage. You take 8 plus 1 for the dart, 9 total,
Okay.
and no damage next round. All right, that was the bowguns.
Be flat.
Meanwhile, you're standing on next to the
Yeah,
ballista.
so
What
can
you
I
can
go
shoot?
ahead and shoot up?
Who are you gonna shoot at?
Sure, just that guy down.
The guy straight
Oh
there.
wait, okay, so can I put my hunter's mark on him?
Okay.
The dude? And then,
Right, and you're just moving your hunter's mark because it's already been cast, right?
Right.
no, that.
That was the other guy.
No, that was Peter.
Oh.
So this is a whole different.
Right. So hunter's mark,
Yes, it's
and then
gonna
you
float up,
fire. It's just +6 because the ballista is +6 to my rock.
So, right?
Just roll a d20 and add 6.
D20 plus 6 is 6, 19.
Is it?
13 on the die.
Yeah, you got it.
So,
Anybody remember ballista? 3d10.
3d10.
So you roll 3d10 plus a d6.
3d10.
Yes.
3. I can do this one, or I can do this one. This one.
That's
That's
the
an
8.
8. That's there's the one. Okay, 3d10
Did you really?
And what?
That's okay.
And a d6.
and the d6 for the mark, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, 18, 17. Oh,
You killed him.
fine, I'm sorry.
Alright, how many hit points was that altogether?
127.
Huh?
127.
127? Good shooting.
Yeah.
All right, we're going.
Then who's after Buflay?
So can Steve load up this?
No.
The T-Rex.
Yeah.
It's Flo, then it's Champion, Brute, Battlemaster. Did the Champion just die?
Okay, so Flo is going to lob a fireball. And I want to try and get all these guys in it, which I think I can.
Oh yeah, it should be easy.
Lob that ball.
Yeah, you can get all 6 of those.
Good.
Okay.
Alright then. Now I'm going to do it as a...
Oh, what's the save number?
Save number is going to be 12, unfortunately. But I'm doing this as a level 5 fireball, so 10d6. And no wild magic.
And 2 little guys. And bring 1 save. So he's mark. And Battlemaster. Who fits?
29.
29.
On 10d6?
That's gonna kill
I'm rolling
one of
shit
these.
right now, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rolling a bunch of 3s and 2s and 1s. It was just bad when I did the 12d6 earlier.
12.
I had a lot of 2s and 3s on that one.
Yeah, just like, all these dice.
Mm.
Shit.
You didn't do your dice rolling exercise?
You didn't do your dice rolling warm-ups? I forgot the number.
29.
29. And 38. Okay. And who was that?
That was Flo.
Driver?
Oh, Flo stepped over there, fired a fireball, and stepped back?
Correct.
Got it.
That's basically what Flo is being. Flo's artillery.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't fuck my shit!
Goes brutes, then battle.
Brutes.
There you go, being out of the boat.
Yeah, but I'll just run around behind. Because this guy's head don't move anyway. He just runs around behind you. 59. Why'd you go on that side? Why did you go on that side where I could see? This guy runs right up here. This 59. This guy runs right up here. 80. So those guys both get to attack. So let's see what the first one does. What does the Dragon Man Brute do? He has a long sword and a short sword. Long sword and short sword.
Who's your target, by the way?
So this one can only hit Scrub. Okay. So he hits 6 and a 20, 10 and a 26. 26.
Yeah, me each of that. Plus, I already did the other.
So that is a DC 20 acid save. DC acid save. So you know what your DC acid save number is? I do. I wrote it down. +8.
Both with advantage.
Yep.
That's correct.
Alright. You take 5d8 acid
Didn't need help.
and a d6 for the short sword. +2.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
29, 31, 33.
Yep, down.
Okay, and you're going to take acid damage next round. Because you didn't get it out and you're not going to have a chance to save again. So that'll be a death save if you don't get healed.
When did your tattoo go off?
There.
I'll say, everybody else has their stuff go to 0. I'm the one who has.
How does the acid interact with healing magic?
Well, I mean, he's just going to take the damage, so his
So it's-
start of the round.
Before or
Yeah,
after the
because of
tattoo
start of the
turns?
round. I don't know, it's up to you. Be better to have it go off and then heal, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. This guy comes over here to hit Flo. He's got 100.
Flo's not down there.
Okay. He's gonna come over and hit that guy. I think I have 109 damage. Might have been 101. Doesn't matter. What is it? What is that guy's name?
That's Lockjaw.
Lockjaw. And he got.
On somebody?
Wait,
What, I mean the middle guy?
Yeah.
No, I forgot. I'll do him in a minute. He got a 10 and a 21.
Ooh, 21's gonna hit because even if I shield it, it's still gonna hit me.
Okay. So you need to do another DC I think. Did we already figure out yours was
Plus 2.
+2?
That's with everything.
And it's a 20.
I needed a 20 on that one? Oh, I got half that.
No, his name is Lockjaw. Lockjaw and Jawbreaker are confusing.
Lockjaw's been listening to the inner teachings of Jawbreaker.
12.
Who are you hitting? Sorry,
Lockjaw.
Okay.
I mean, you can stab him?
Yes.
Okay. I can't remember. I can't figure what kind of. Oh, there it is. Plus 2. 22.
It's 22 altogether.
Yeah, okay. And since you failed to take acid damage next round.
Ouch.
Okay, you're not within 5 feet of that guy. That was this guy. You're within 5 feet of this guy. So when this guy hits Lockjaw, you can stab.
I thought that's who it was.
No, the other one. I'm gonna do this one now though, so if I hit him, he's gonna get mad. I did hit him. I got a 25. And also a
Can I
15.
keep my 17?
15 doesn't hit me.
Yeah.
So 25 does.
Okay. So make another save.
Also 20 again.
Uh-huh.
Damn it. 16.
36.
36. Ouch.
Ha!
No, I'm sorry, 10 short. It's 117. It's 127.
Ha!
Nah. That was the most awesome. You don't have to figure it's small or anything.
Nope. Oh, you got one.
This guy comes around in here and hits. Well, as well.
Bad news.
14.
I've got 5 hit points left.
Try another
Good
one.
news is though, my tattoo will go off in his next turn.
Right, well, you just got hit again, though.
Oh, you almost got hit again?
So
Well, what'd you roll? What'd you roll?
I rolled a 26.
Frack. Never mind. I'm going down. Well, let me see if we stop additional damage from coming through this time around. Got an 18.
No.
Good news is, number keeps going up. Bad news is, it's not enough.
32.
Yeah, he's down.
So is it 0?
He's at 0 now, yeah.
And then this guy has 73 hit points. Getting crowded over here. This guy can't attack. So he just runs up here.
And all these guys are large.
Nope, they're medium. They just have really big bases. All right, and then the Battlemaster.
I thought the battle.
Nope, you're changing skin.
Who's the battle?
Yeah, Battlemaster has 2 long swords.
Doesn't really have anybody to hit. He's a great. So I guess I gotta put him over here. E112. There's none of them for all the numbers over here.
I'm surprised you didn't do the, WBCD down here.
Yeah, right. That's what I ended up doing with right in Belmont right here.
Yeah, it was way over there.
All
I
right.
didn't have to stand up.
So he makes 2 attacks. And you got 18 and 14.
He's gonna hit.
Okay. And then plus 1. And you have to do a DC 20. And he's like plus 10.
Third luck.
Wow. So 22 there and 10 more. 32. And you'll take S damage advantage on it. That didn't put you down though.
Nope.
So then he's going to use his other 2 attacks to have that blowgun guy do a commander strike and try to shoot the flag. But it's a disadvantage because it's long range, so he missed. Okay. Who's next?
That's the other round on top. Grit, he takes damage now.
Yep. Crit takes acid damage, so it's 1 failed death save. And then he has tattoo goes off.
Nope, grit. That's correct.
Oh. Great. Yeah, make the same save again. DC 20.
Nope.
So he takes, I think it's the same, right? Yeah. Repeat the save and damages start on this side. 4 or 5. So he takes 24. And after grit,
I'm getting a dim door.
where are you gonna go? Are you gonna grab the small guy?
I have to. Yep.
I've got a shadow step and a dim door as well. So whoever's left behind, I can grab them.
Yeah, but Lockjaw is medium.
Yeah.
You can-
You guys will be able to do it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Yep, dim door.
All right, I'll just fireball motherfuckers. But so yeah, at this point in time, fireball, get as many as you can.
Did you just roll out, man?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Where are you going, by the way?
Boat.
Like here?
Yes.
Here in the middle.
Tactical retreat.
All magic goes off first, though, right?
Tactical.
Well,
yeah,
well,
usually
yeah.
the spell works. So.
On the middle of all those guys.
No, well, as you go, yeah. In case it's a fireball, it's down. 63. That sounds awful.
Farm cloud.
I don't think that. Well, no, it's probably heavily obscured, right?
Heavily obscured.
Makes
you
a
just
fog
dig out
Cast fog cloud on yourself.
there.
Fog cloud
How big of a-
on yourself.
Yeah, I see this.
That means it's gonna go with you.
Yeah, see that depends. Does it cast?
You cast down there, but is it on you?
But it
so that
says-
moves
Oh, yeah.
with you.
I'll say from the wording there, it says it's cast on you. So that
That's
suggests to me that it actually
Yeah, I
does
don't think
come
you can
with.
move fog cloud.
Yeah, I don't
that's
think
why I
fog
think
cloud is
it's gonna go off in his square.
Right.
basically.
Critical radius spreads around corners, heavily obscured. Lasts for the duration until a moderate wind disperses.
Yeah, 4 an hour.
Wow.
20 feet of 4 an hour. And you were right there. That's here. 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 And then under the boat. But it's only 20 feet. So it's only 20 feet. It's 20 sphere, which is weird because the ground is in the way, but whatever. If you're in the air, I guess it would make a difference. Yeah. So that's all. No one can see in there. It's heavily obscured.
But it's the perfect size of a fireball.
Yes, it is. So if you can aim a fireball at the fog cloud. Okay, and you and Grid teleport there. Do you have anything else to do?
Crit and skirt.
You and Grid. And Scrub. Just Scrub Grid.
Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah, we got there.
Alright, who's next?
Nail split, warlock, jawbreaker.
okay.
Nail split.
Alright. So nail split is actually be was gonna be casting a fireball himself.
Right. And we said you were standing so you can see on both sides.
So I can see
you
on
don't
both
have to
sides,
move.
correct. So
Fireball right in that fog cloud?
Not quite in that fog cloud because Lockjaw's in the middle there.
Oh.
I mean, he's
Save Lockjaw.
so he's gonna take a death.
A death save.
Does that mean I automatically fail, or I just have to roll a death?
No, you just automatically fail one now when you take the damage. But it's only one, right?
Yeah. Then he's gonna take another one from the acid damage.
And then it's tattoo go.
Then his tattoo go. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it.
And because it's damage, you don't have to actually roll, so it's impossible to get a critical failure.
Yeah.
Like how the wizard died the first time.
Right.
Anyways, I will also do this as a 5th level. No wild magic.
So there's a lot of screaming and groaning down in the cloud.
A lot of masking and
I want to make sure I'm able to. I want to be able to place where I can also get these bastards here in the outskirts as well.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so much better.
Yeah, he can.
So much better.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Literally just puts it like here and it reaches both sides.
45 points of damage.
45, that's a good one.
Yeah, alright.
Have your spiritual weapon go whack this lonely.
Oh, I plan to.
I'm going to do those
I was
guys
keeping
on
that in
the
mind. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I was already making sure at this time.
And what's the save number?
Unfortunately for that one, it's going to be 13 because he doesn't have a high charisma like he does wisdom.
First guy failed, but the next 3 failed. And it's 45.
45.
The first guy failed, which is cool because he had a whole bunch of damage on him. But the next 3, 45. $117. 45 kills him.
Oh, right. Failed. That's failed.
And then kills him. And then I think there's 2 more brutes under here. Yeah, 2. What's the damage on that one? What's under here? 59 and 59. They're probably gonna live. Oh, they're gonna live. They both save, so let's take 22. And this guy over here, also 81. The Battlemaster fails, so he dies.
Yes. Okay.
That was a nice fire.
And then I think both those guys are dead.
Yep.
Even if they save.
Yep.
Is that
22. Yep.
Well, that one 24, and that one had like 19 or something.
15.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. 15 kills him.
Alright, cool. Alright then. Mark that. Slow off real quick. And then,
extra what? Oh, for the far part.
Yeah.
okay. Then spiritual weapon will move
Oh, and hit
over
this guy?
one and hit that other guy. That will be a 13, so I don't think that's going to hit.
No, it's miss.
Huh? What?
You want one?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Yes, please.
Warfare out.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it.
After nail split?
Nail split.
I think it's W.
W.
Yeah, that's the
Warlock.
Warlock.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still out of range. Oh, and he's still over there shouting stuff about babies. So, you guys know he's out there.
Right. Of course we know he hasn't shut up the entire time.
He hasn't shoot it.
And
And
his people's all dead yet?
no, he's so far away. Well, I can start probably. No, he's so far. I don't think anybody died over there.
And he just sees the massive carnage.
Well, there's
Maybe I didn't point this out, right?
Covered most of it. Chosen one. Who's after what?
Jawbreaker, KT locked up.
Jawbreaker. He's way there.
Yeah,
By himself.
it doesn't take too long to move in.
In the fall.
Oh,
He got back up to the boat. He's like, I'm so disappointed in all you guys. You let only 2 of us jump down there. I saw the other guy jump, but then he like ran off in a cloud. Scrub dead. I don't know what happened to Lockjaw. I don't know.
how many hit points does the Battlemaster have? Because he was at 112 and I did 22 to him, so.
No, he failed.
Yeah. Well, I have to do 45, that's right.
So
140.
So
So 157.
It's probably about the same as chain gun.
So would it be bad if I dropped a fireball on you?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
Because I'm already going to be
That would
taking
be a
one
third.
more. I'm already going to be taking one more death save because of the acid.
Yeah, you can't fireball him no more. That was the one. Good.
That was worth it though. So the Battlemaster had the same number of hit points.
I know it's cleric. Fuck.
So the Battlemaster same amount of hit points as the champion did.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Alright. What was his AC? Did we ever find out what his AC was? I don't think we just were spelling him, weren't we? Okay. That's fine. Alright.
Okay, I'm just gonna move up closer.
Now remember, these guys are in a cloud, so you won't be able to individually see them, other than you know they're in the cloud.
Well, if they're in a cloud, I'm not terribly concerned.
Right.
If I move my my full 9,
Could Misty Step and then lay a beat down on that lone guy over there.
Oh, this little wanker.
Yeah. Because those guys are in the fog cloud, so they won't even see you. Beat the hell out of him.
yeah, that's true. I could make my movement shadow step and beat him up.
Yeah.
Of course, then he's gonna hit me.
Use your key points and flurry of blows too.
He has 25 damage.
Oh, dude, yeah, lay the beat down on him. Kill him.
All right.
A little over half, or a little under half health. Over half health.
Well over half health. So you do the shadow step is bonus action, right?
Right.
Oh, sorry, they wouldn't be able to do the flurry of blows. It just Misty Step or shadow step thing. Yeah.
So that means you won't be trying to get away anyway because
I won't be trying to get away
you
anyway.
already used your bonus action. So
Right,
you
but you're gonna kill him. You don't
and
need to get
stay
away.
there. Well, does that need to count exactly how many movement he has left? Because you're just gonna kill that guy stand there.
16 on the die plus 12.
28.
You got close.
14 points of damage. All right.
You hit him with your pinky. Good job.
Alright, that's off bits.
That's not fair. Who's after that dude?
KT. Locked up.
KT. Standing up here in the middle of the boat. And you won't be able to see anyone. Unless you're within 5 feet of one of those guys, then you can swing in the dark. Otherwise, you have no idea where anyone is. You don't have a fireball or anything, right? So. You got any good area control magic stuff? Like,
Nope.
no, she's got that rambling one. Thorny ground poke.
No, I have telephones. Spike growth.
That's it.
Spike growth.
Spike growth.
Yeah. Put spike
Oh,
growth
okay,
right on
spike
that
growth
ground.
right below like where I'm at.
Yeah. How big is
Oh, just move. Can you move me over to the?
Yeah.
Yeah. How far can you move me?
4.
Oh.
3.
If I do just like
Well, you see the
Careful
cloud
of the
down
dead
there.
guy.
Right.
You know they're in the cloud.
right, so if I
And
just
how
go,
big
like,
is the
off
spike
to
growth?
Oh.
20-foot radius. So, which means it's the same size as that cloud.
You're gonna put it in the cloud? Or
Yeah,
the
you
same-
just put it in the same thing as the cloud. Then they can't see it when you start running.
Right, but, okay. Doesn't
Right,
that
they
hit
could
the
just-
guy on the ground? It's like,
Oh yeah, but it's only when it moves. If a creature moves into or within the area, they take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. He's not going anywhere.
it's not even gonna hit him.
As long as he stands still.
Okay. I'll go ahead and.
Spike growth. You always want to
Spike
use that one. This is the perfect situation.
Okay, I'll remember that.
I want to say she's done that one before. When we were in the Underdark,
did.
we counted all the halflings.
I think one other time. Oh, silence.
Dude. They actually have to make a wisdom perception save to recognize the fact that it's going to hurt them. If they can see it. They can't see it at all, which means they're just going to blindly stumble into the brambles.
Okay. So I'll
That's
just
gonna
start
hurt.
Yeah.
level 2 spell.
Cool. Alright, who's after that?
Alexa.
All right then. So I'm taking another death save
I have a-
because of.
It doesn't do any damage. They don't do any damage until after.
Until they move.
The mark. because
When
of
they
that.
move, they take damage.
So the mark can just move on to one of those guys.
No,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
the mark.
I know you can't see him.
I have to be able to see it.
Yeah.
The mark is gone actually.
Death save for the acid.
Yeah, already
That's
done.
all done. So now you got 2 death
Oh,
saves,
never mind.
but now your tattoo goes up.
Yes.
All right, a wisdom number.
Yeah, I need a 7 altogether with this.
7 on the die.
7 on the die. Yeah.
The spell works unless you get a 1.
Well, oh, wait.
19. Okay, good. What?
Move me into
And then you move back.
2.
Okay. All right. Goes off, increases by 1.
Get your 2d4 ready.
2d4?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
It does 2d4 every time they move.
It does 2d4.
all right. So I get 6 points back. I'm still below the number, so my tattoo will go off again on my next turn.
But now you have 6 points.
But I have 6 points now. Okay, so I basically regain consciousness. I have 1 level of exhaustion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it comes to death saves, those go away now. So
Completely go away, yeah?
Okay.
You're all better.
all right.
I do like the exhaustion level.
Oh, concentration for 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Like,
Because it just keeps you from just hovering there. I mean, it's bad when you're in a bad situation, but it's good when you're like, I'm going to hold the line by staying in this hallway. Going to 0,
For
getting
every
up.
5
Going to 0, getting up.
Actually, well, because actually that's the end of my turn, isn't it?
No, because you're conscious.
Okay.
You get your whole turn.
Okay.
are you smart enough not to run through the brambles?
Actually, I'm thinking, motherfuckers.
There's a guy.
You're gonna explode yourself.
I'm gonna explode myself.
Sweet.
That's first.
All right, no wild
No,
magic.
no.
That would have been epic, though. Fireball. There's another fireball.
So no, you can't say that's the first because the wizard has done that. It's just he can ignore himself.
Yeah, he was all cool with his little ring of safety. This is hardcore. All right, so he's back at 0. Save or not.
Yep. And I'm doing this as level 5 as well. I'm putting some mustard on it. Oh, that was a shitty roll. But no, it's still awesome.
I was gonna say you might want to check and see if you can save.
No, he's not going to double his own hit point maximum. I mean, it's like, it's going to do.
No, I mean the other way around.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
Oh, I'm going to roll my
You drag more numbers. I saw more 2s than 4s.
He's only got 6 hit points, so we know he's at 0.
Yeah, I'm down. Don't
When I was looking at it, I was looking might have been 12.
25 altogether.
What was the save number?
For him, it's going to be 13.
Okay. So this guy over here is saved. And what was the total?
25, so it'll be 12.
So that guy dies.
Oh!
Yeah, those are a bunch. There's a bunch of
Screw
4s
you!
there. I thought there were a bunch of 2s.
Okay. That was just a brute, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. They also have the same amount of hit points
This guy
as
only
Champion
takes
Battlemaster,
12.
don't they?
Yes, they do.
Okay then.
93. They're just not quite clever.
They washed out of Battlemaster School.
It says that in the documentation. It actually says they walked out about it. Okay. So one of them died, but the other two okay. You're back to 0 hit points.
Yep.
Worth it. Who's after
Who's that?
hit snap?
Head Snap's going to dip down and take a look out of the fog. Can I see that guy?
Yeah, if you get within 12 of them. So if you fly over to here and lower, you see where the noise is coming from, and there's a, what do you call that guy? Warlock.
Okay. Let's shoot him a couple of times.
Okay, and what altitude are you at?
Just
60.
yeah.
You can see the ground at 60.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're at 60 foot, and you've moved 1, 2, 3, 4. Moved 4.
Okay.
60 feet right now. Okay, but he was waiting for you, so he gets to shoot first. And he just does his, his warlock.
Get a spell up there.
Yeah, just a little slice, right? Because it's
All right.
Bring one.
what?
Bring one.
You only get 1 bolt? No, because this one spell is 2 bolts.
You need 2 bolts?
Yeah.
Lewis.
Oh, I got a 6. Well, no, a 1 automatically misses, so I shouldn't be calculating it. And also a 12. Does a 12 hit?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry, 11.
Still no.
Okay, then it's your turn.
Okay. That's a 13. I'm gonna precision.
Okay.
5 more.
It's exactly right. 18.
Okay. 11 points of damage.
All right.
How'd you build your wall?
Just gave him Eldritch Blast and a couple of bonuses on his Eldritch Blast. But that he's got the hunger of the art. So.
19 on the die. We'll
I'll use it once.
guess that's a hit.
Yeah, that's it.
For 12 points of damage.
Did you say hunger or grasp?
Grasp, sorry.
And then
I
I'm
remember there's the spell.
back up into the fog.
All right, you're gonna stay there and go back up, or you're gonna fly back over?
I'm gonna go back to where I was. I figure he's gonna come forward.
Okay. So you're just gonna go back to your 75-foot range thing over here.
Right.
Okay, he quiets down now.
Still doesn't see anyone, does he?
No, you saw this guy come out of the clouds, shoot him, and then go away. So it's like,
Shit.
I'm still just waiting for him to show up, see the carnage.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's got to get a little bit closer.
you can't see any corpses yet.
Yeah, and most of the corpses are actually in the fog cloud now. So
Including the big one.
yeah, clean the video.
However, probably like a leg or something is sticking
Yeah,
out.
Who's after the headset? That's headset, right? Yeah.
Scrub takes out and then gets popped back up with a D8, right?
Oh, you gotta make the save first, so it's.
Right.
How many times does
Well,
he?
no, he's just gonna take damage. Oh, you mean the wisdom? So,
Yeah.
Oh, you probably didn't make it.
It's a 14.
Oh yeah, you probably totally made it. I forgot how this game works.
It starts.
Low numbers are good for the DM, right?
That was his first juice.
Oh, so now it just.
And then so a D8 plus. Didn't you bump them up?
D8 plus 3.
Yeah.
Because we haven't fully redone everybody's yet, because soon it'll be a D8 plus 4.
Yeah.
4. Cool. Oh, wow. That's nice.
Oh, question. Lockjaw, the acid, is that going to happen again?
No, only one.
Or just once? Okay, good.
Yeah, like Melsacenaire.
I thought Melsacenaire was one of those that could keep on going.
Only one more. Oh, maybe I actually read it in this edition yet.
I haven't read this edition either.
In the past, there's only one more round.
Oh.
Yes, definitely one more. I'll stand up and run towards the front of the book.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Can I take a healing first?
Yeah, you just have action.
Roll quick. 9 more points.
Alright. Missed by one.
Again.
Okay, after stroke comes Heartbreak Steve Bogans. If there's any.
Heartbreak Steve Logan. Third of
Logans are dead.
Heartbreak doesn't have any targets, does he?
None to even see.
Are you a healing kind of guy?
No.
No.
I am
I'm a
almost
stabby guy
I am almost quite the opposite.
All right.
who was really good in bar fights.
Right.
Oh, do we get in the bar roller one? I thought I only gave that to the flow.
No.
That's just his background.
Oh, okay.
So he's just gonna sit, look at the fog cloud with crossbow, and just
In case something comes out.
yep.
Alright. Who says that?
Obviously not going to shoot Lockjaw.
Steve. Thank you.
Steve!
Steve doesn't do anything. I mean,
I said, Lockjaw's already made enough
he's
sacrifice for
just
the
laying
cause.
over the edge
Yeah, okay.
of the boat.
No! He's over the edge and hits one of the.
Hey, the guy. His acid urine, so how much?
How much damage is acid next?
V-Flay.
Unfortunately, they're immune to acid.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt. Just makes me mad. What does he play do? Anything else? You got nothing going on? You got it?
No, I mean, I could escort you down there and go get killed over there because it doesn't have anything.
Okay.
It's just-
He just laughs at his enemies dying. Who's next?
You got a bow, right?
Float.
I've got a. I can't see all that. How long is that
No,
thing?
The cloud, yeah, it's not.
If you prepare for somebody coming into vision, then you've got a prepared shot.
Yeah, you just shoot.
I'm gonna shoot the next
crossbow.
bastard who's coming.
Okay. Flo really isn't anything to do. So.
I have a light crossbow, so I'll just ready.
He already did the big thing he can do, and it was
I'll wait for.
very helpful.
Ready a bolt.
Who's that?
The brutes.
Now the brutes can run. So roll your 2d4.
Wait, what is this? Wait, do you have? What is this? Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check.
So do I
Yeah,
have line of
You're
sight
running.
before it
That's
breaks
still
out?
terrain. Bastard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
check against your
You double
ability to
knock.
recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it.
Right.
No,
And he can't see it, so he's just running through it. So you gotta roll 2d4 2 times.
4.
And then
Hold on for 3.
100. Yeah, that's how he's gonna look now. As he runs out here, because he gets out of the cloud, he runs back here, he'd be too far from you. Yeah, he won't go. So. But V-Flay can see him because once he passes behind the shadow of the cloud, then you can see him. So V-Flay can actually shoot at him
With a light crossbow.
with a light crossbow.
Roll a d12.
You're not supposed to do that wisdom perception check thing?
Well, that's the thing is, that's
No.
only if he can see it. He can't
No.
see the ground because the heavy fall
13.
makes him completely blind.
13.
So he just runs blindly out of it and takes the damage.
13's a miss.
13 is a miss. And, but it's getting out of the fog, so he just keeps running into this and taking the damage. Ow, 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 ow. Like Legos in the dark.
No, ow.
I don't know why I imagine Rutger Hauer saying that. This guy no moves up, but he takes 4 hexes of movement damage. So roll the 2d4 4 times.
4?
Yeah, because he had to run through more of it.
Can I just roll one?
Yep. Yep.
4
Yeah.
of these?
Do it twice.
Oh, Alright, so there's 4 and 4, 8, 9,
I'm gonna write that down because I'm gonna forget before she was done.
Not crap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So it's 16 altogether.
15 altogether.
And no, I don't think anybody. Well, heartbreak can see. So he's over there. Who's after Brutes?
Brute's kind of toddling around. Grit, I want his head. And he starts running off towards the edge of the boat. And he's going to come after this fucking warlock.
8, right?
Correct.
So right up there.
Can't see him?
No. Too far away.
Bonus action dash.
Bonus action dash.
Because he's a rogue.
Right? There's not any space left, so you're going to jump off the boat.
Ring
So-
feather. Wait. Ring feather. I got down there one time already.
Yeah.
How did I do that? Ring feather. How many uses per day? I don't think that's ever come up before.
No, it's
As far as I know, it's constants.
Okay.
You just jump off the boat. What's your strength?
10.
Okay, we'll move you up here then.
I don't know who's on this side of it. Can I be on this side?
Yeah. Once you be on this side, it's a lot easier.
Yes.
You run out across the dragon's head, and then you jump on the ground.
I'm running like beeline at the warlock.
Yeah.
No one's nail split's turn. It should be coming up here.
Second.
Oh, it's 15? Oh, I thought you heard it. Okay.
Usually these guys though.
I'm targeting the warlock.
Okay. Which can't think, because the fog only lets you see 60 feet.
I did another 8 movement.
No, you ran to the edge of the boat and then jumped, and then you floated down and used up all your movement with your little legs doing this.
Wait, could I have jumped from the edge of the boat
Yeah, that's why I put it. That's why I put it here.
and then bonus action dash when I got to the ground?
That would be 1, 2, 3.
Because it's slow falling and his
12.
bonus action thing. I'd like to see that in the monk roll.
That subtracts your current movement.
Does it?
Yeah. So 45 feet of falling.
Jump far enough away so you don't think of it.
So 12, maybe. You're negative 20 feet. So if you take an action to dash, then you could go 10 more feet.
Actually, be able to go 20 because he goes 40 feet.
You're right, because you go 40 feet. 20 more feet. If you take an action, or if you just fall on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, bonus, action dash and bonus action hide when I get to the ground.
Okay.
I'm on the ground, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have 20 more feet of movement?
No. Or negative 20. So if you take an action to dash, you could start running
What's the
on
bonus? I thought it was like
45. So you move 3, and then you jump 9. It's 12. So normally move 8.
Mhm.
So you're at negative 4. So if
Right.
you take an action, you get full plus 4.
Okay.
Or you can
4
just
more.
float down slowly and stand there. Or you can take an action
Hmm.
and then go 4 more. Or you can use that action to just hide.
Right.
Okay, these guys are right here. You can see them. So you take an action, do something to them.
You know, I'm hiding.
You're just hiding.
Hiding.
Okay,
In the dirt.
in the fog.
Yes.
Well, you only have to hide if someone looks right.
Okay. I like.
You just like roll your hide and roll. Hiding from myself.
They're not looking for you because they're running their asses away.
Alrighty. Should be nail split next,
Yes.
right? Okay. The closest brute to nail split. How many
Okay.
times did he have?
121.
121. The other one's got 100?
Yeah.
Okay. Since the one with the most damage is probably the closest one to me,
Yep.
I will toll the dead him.
Okay.
The save is going to be 17.
And it's a wisdom, right?
Yes.
I did not make that.
Like 4 or 5 hit points left, right?
Yeah, he's only got like 6.
He's dead.
And I did not roll shitty, so yeah, he is dead.
He is dead.
25, if anybody's curious.
25. Wow, that's a lot. It's like 25 or nothing. That was nail split.
Hold on. Spiritual weapon.
spiritual
Go
weapon.
ahead and have him move 4 spaces forward. He's probably not going to get to anybody, but he'll at least be ready should that warlock bastard get any closer to us. So yeah. Not even gonna hit it.
That's the last turn? Ready? Roll or hide.
Oh, yeah. 24.
You did not see it.
So all he sees is the spiritual weapon floating. Gotcha.
Right. So then in that case, he walks forward, then he sees nail split. So yeah, what do you call that thing?
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard. That's my own knowledge. Sorry. Actually, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's casting a spell, he's outside 30 feet, motherfucker.
30 feet?
Is he within 30 feet of me?
No.
So it's outside 30 feet.
Counter spell!
I thought counter spell was 50, 60 feet.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, if that's the case,
You're gonna counter spell is extra blind?
I thought counterspell was 60 feet too.
Yeah. Because it kind of made it so you can only see 60 feet, so you can counter spell.
There it is. Cool, yeah, counter spell.
Okay. Roll for wild magic.
Nope.
Damn. That's gonna pull your ass out the boat.
I had feels what you're going for. But
I don't know, he's a
Nail
warlock.
split,
I just see him cast a spell, I'm like, stop.
Nail Split has Featherfall, so even if it. Oh,
Nail split has feather fall and he's standing up there on the boat like a coward? Okay.
That's why I'm...
like a coward. This coward's done a lot of damage.
Alright, who's after out of the
It was
world?
wide.
Jawbreaker KT, lockjaw.
Some people say coward, some people say wise.
Hey, I got 18 wisdom. I am very wise.
There you go. I'm sorry, who's next up? I forgot.
Jawbreaker KT, lockjaw.
Jawbreaker. You see Grit now doing counterspell, so there's definitely something right in front of him.
Right. How many more times can you do Shadow Step?
I can do shadow step indefinitely.
Okay.
It's just bonus action.
And it's all foggy, so it's like,
Right.
he's like living it up.
Living it up.
There's been so many other mazes and stuff where it's, oh no, it's light, you can see perfectly.
I'm thinking if I move forward in shadow step, I can spank that warlock.
That's what I was thinking too, yeah.
Spank the world.
Spank the warlock.
You use 4 movement.
Now I do have a question. Do we want to try and take the
And your
warlock
first one's dead.
captive?
Yes!
Okay. Thank you.
First one in.
Okay.
Advantage.
So dual damage.
Oh, I was just gonna hold.
Yeah, that's a hit. Jawbreaker, that's 14 plus 12.
And there's no penalty for subdual damage?
10 points of damage.
33.
You guys know the rules. Always capture the spellcaster. They're the smart
Since when
ones.
has that been the rule?
Only one die now,
No,
alright.
I mean, you know, like,
Yeah.
Brock knows the rules.
Yeah, you know the rule. Yes, Brock does know the rules.
It's a 15.
15 is nice.
And somebody get to go before the warlock.
Everybody gets to go before the
All right,
Just
I'm gonna just stand next to him.
He
Then
just got counterspell.
so yeah, nice.
Who's after Jumper?
KT, lockjaw, heads down.
KT. If you go up as far on the boat as Nail Split, you can see him. Do some longbow action.
Do it.
Oh, okay.
There's another
Okay.
ballista there, right?
Yeah, I was
bows.
wondering if there's another ballista that's.
I say her
loading.
bow's probably
There is
better
another
than
one.
mine.
Oh, is the bow better?
But
Fire-
I think the bow is actually better.
Fire it twice, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
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 You'll be able to fire it twice. It does more damage.
Yeah, use the bow.
Well,
Alright.
maybe not more damage.
When
but
you get up there, you can
multiple
see
attacks.
both the fleeing brute and the warlock. So it's up to you which one to shoot.
Now the fleeing brute is almost dead. He's got 100 points damage done.
So just do one onto him and then one onto the other.
We need to do 27 in this guy.
I'd say kill the
Kill the
brute.
brute.
Shoot
That way we can all focus on the warlock.
I'll go off for the person.
Gonna move your hunter's mark on?
And yeah.
Okay.
Wait, was this the spiker up there?
Yeah.
13 plus 8.
This is spiker up there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then she
Oh,
can recast it.
Yeah.
21?
Concentration.
Yeah, that's good.
21?
No, that's
Okay.
plus 8.
Wait, because both hunter's
Oh, no,
mark
no, yeah.
and spike growth are
No,
concentration.
right, so I would have to drop this.
You would actually have to use another, you'd have to, you drop
I
the
just
spike
dropped the
growth.
spike
But you can
growth
do that
and then-
because you know everybody's running out of there.
Right.
So you would actually have to use another spell slot if you want to use hunter's mark.
Go ahead, do it.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so it's mark on another spell slot, and then what'd you get to hit?
She rolled
13
13 and plus 8, so
Yeah.
21. Yeah.
So D8, D6,
Yeah.
and what, 5?
Sounds right.
Yeah. 7, 13, 18 total?
You're gonna have to shoot him again.
Okay. And 13 on the dice?
We can do that, yeah.
Alright.
And 6, 7, 8 plus 5.
Yes.
Go.
Okay.
Good shooting.
Who's after?
Should be lockjaw. Right.
Lockjaw.
Alrighty. So this
Oh,
is
can I
capture
move?
again.
Where do you want
I'll move back.
Alright, just leave him.
Actually,
You move
yeah,
back.
go ahead and move yourself back
Do you
because
want
well, that warlock he can do Eldritch Splash and pull your ass off.
Right, area effect weapons, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and back up. Yeah.
just where,
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where you were.
right there.
But I
She
think
moved up
it's
2
over here.
squares.
Oh, just
One.
two?
She moved a lot.
Oh, did she
I
move
think it was
up?
4 up, 2 back.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think. Could be wrong. But you're safe there, so.
Okay.
You got. Who's next time we're up?
Lockjaw.
Lockjaw.
Okay.
Who's over here and he's gonna tattoo himself.
Ah, shit. Okay, the tattoo fades, but it goes off.
Okay. D8 plus
Right.
something or other. Yeah, as long as you didn't get a 1,
I didn't get a 1.
it worked.
So it
D8
still works.
plus 3.
Okay, yeah, D8 plus 3, yep. I'm at 8 now. Which, if my tattoo still existed, it would go off again, but it's not going to now.
Okay. The spike growth has disappeared, whether you know that or not.
I did not know that because I immediately went up like
you didn't know
there's
when.
somebody near me.
Actually, I think you were unconscious the entire time it existed. So.
But I have 2 levels of exhaustion. What does the second level of exhaustion do again?
Disadvantage on.
Have
Speed
movement
half.
speed.
Oh, speed half. So you got disadvantage on skill checks and half speed.
Okay.
You should probably stay in the fog.
Should you just stand up and shake your head a little bit? Because that's all your movement.
Actually, I look at the carnage behind me like, that's right, bitches.
I mean, attackers.
You can't actually see. You're completely.
Oh.
Fog. So
Bye-bye.
reach out and touch a bunch of bloody things.
Just prepare an attack if somebody comes near you.
Okay. Yeah, I can do
Dragon blood. Spicy.
Wait, even though the speed is half, standing up is half your movement. That's half of your base movement, or
Yeah, half your base.
Oh.
Yeah.
that. Okay. All right. So yeah,
But you set an action if you wanted to move. You can just.
I will ready an action. I'll ready an attack if Mr. Warlock decides he wants to come
swing
over.
around wildly in the fog.
Yeah, I'll do that.
For the next 6 seconds. What's next?
Anything comes out of the fog and touches me.
I don't like to be touched.
Yeah.
What's his laughing?
Head snap.
Head snap.
Right.
Broom man.
Okay, the brewman's going to come down and shoot at this guy.
Alright. So you just lie down 15 and start shooting.
Great.
Do we want to be careful about killing him, or?
He'll be
I
fine.
don't think we're close yet. 16?
No, I think we need 18.
I'll precision it.
Maybe negative.
Fuck.
What?
Damn it.
Not 17.
17.
Nope.
Okay,
18.
that was a miss.
Shoot on my second wind.
Oh yeah, same way, bonus action.
Yeah, you ready for that?
Sure.
Okay. It's D10 plus my level, right?
Plus your fighter level.
That's always
I
based on
forget
the
which one of them is, he has the third class.
Jesus.
He's not fighting.
Let's see.
Did you miss again?
16, I'll precision it again. That time, I should hit 8.
Yes. Wonderful.
Alright, so. Alright.
And 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And I fly back up.
Alright, I'm at 26 now.
Okay. And then?
That was head snap who just went?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Screw it. Yeah, he's gonna just start. Nope.
Oh,
Start running off the boat. He doesn't have a feather fall ring, so he's going to fall and then turn on his stick of fly.
1, 2, what? 3,
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
Is that within 60 feet of that bastard?
should be.
No. Missed by 1.
Did you angle me in the right direction?
What's your strength?
23.
Then you can jump.
Jump, yeah.
Another 10, right?
Oh
I
no.
think it just
You didn't use any floating speed, right? So no, that's right. Yeah. Even if you jump to there, it's
No, I was talking about did you go directly off the side of the boat, or did you take diagonal?
Did you go-
Diagonal.
He took diagonal.
I couldn't tell from here, so.
Okay. I didn't lay you down up there. You laid you down. Actually, I put you there.
Because I'm always all the way over here and can't see the back.
Well,
I'm gonna hold my Eldritch Blast.
You're gonna hold your Eldritch Blast,
Good.
and then
Heartbreak Steve B play flow.
Heartbreak, you'd have to run all the way up to the spot next to Split in order to see the world.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah, go to the other ballista. That one has been fired
Just
just.
Ballista?
Yeah.
Fire?
You have a +6
Ballista
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have a plus.
No, you want? He has to stand in front of the Ballista to see him.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
So
that's why he stopped as soon as he could see you. So.
Ah.
And he got a sneak attack.
but I have sneak attack. So I'll just try and crossbow him
Right.
because I could just bonus action to get up there.
Bonus action to get up there. And we can see that because there's a monkey in him.
And I actually hit that 16 plus a punch.
You're good.
So that's a D8 plus.
5 feet.
Turns
his head to look
at the monk behind him. Get hit in the back of the head.
Make sure I got that. Alright. This is going to be plus 3. That's 10, 18, 22 plus 3, 25.
25, this is 69.
Okay, we still heard him a bit more.
And then I'm gonna step back one,
Okay.
so where someone can take my spot to be able to shoot.
There you go.
It should be,
Something back.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to be able to clear the line.
You can walk through that.
Dude.
Busted. It looks better that way. Steve!
He doesn't have anything else, he just jumps on the side of it.
I'm waiting for Steve to jump over the side. I don't
Oh,
know
fine.
why.
Just-
Yeah.
I don't,
Step off the boat and say.
How many
"Somebody
points
grab
does
on
Steve
me."
have?
I don't think
What?
that is enough.
Can I, hey,
No.
can I just jump off the side of the boat and throw the ball? How far can I go down? Will it actually hit before V placed it?
Yeah.
The
You
ground?
yeah, you go down instantly. 500 feet instantly. It's only 45 feet. How many hit points does Steve have?
26.
Yeah, you're going to survive a 40-foot fall.
Yeah, but is V-Flay gonna take the damage as well?
Nah, he plays this on saddle. He's cool.
Doesn't doesn't V-Flay have?
V-Flay has dimension door.
But does V-Flay have Featherfall as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
We already went over it.
I can remember if we went over or not.
13.
13 what?
Yeah, 13
One
damage for
down,
Steve.
Steve.
Oh.
Yeah, we're worried about Steve from 60 feet.
Hmm.
But from 40 feet, it's like no big deal.
Yeah.
So that's one. You're gonna go running forward?
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
14.
Oh, you know what? You should run on the other side of the boat because there's fog over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He goes 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
You shoot that guy in the face?
Hey, shoot him.
Well,
Nothing.
that's Steve's turn.
Steve's.
Steve can't do anything. But now V-Flay can.
Steve can go move.
Oh, hell yeah. Steve can, or, yeah, do it.
You're out of
double
the
move.
space.
Yeah, so I've got lines.
Okay.
I can just stay
Oh,
5 feet
go anywhere,
away. 10
10
feet away.
All right. After Steve.
V-Flay.
Now, this is you put
Oh,
on
right,
the
okay, so. Yeah.
Did she get like charge damage? for
Lance that
that?
well.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
yeah, I can't do the whole. Oh, I should have just done that because I can't do the whole bite call.
No, because you don't want to.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just do the whole.
But
It's
I
not like
Lance.
double move of 80 feet and then land.
Oh, if I do it-
It's like, oh, but can I get more?
Can I do? Can I do the lance with the divine smite
Yep.
Absolutely.
and the great weapon fighting?
Oh,
Yeah, the great
Yeah.
weapon is re-roll the d12 if it comes up bad.
Oh,
The
okay.
thing that you
But
can
you can
do
throw
is-
the divine
Oh, that's
smite
the because
there
that's
to
the
make it
d12 with the lance.
Yeah.
So
And
then
it's double.
and then the divine
So you have
smite.
a base damage of 30.
Then
Yeah.
the divine smite. Is that
Regardless.
Roll the hit first.
Roll it. Use this spell to do
Roll
extra
it.
damage.
It's 9, 18.
It's
What's neat?
So now,
Alright.
which spell do you want to use to divine smite with? What's
So
the spell
if
slot?
I do a 2, if I
3d8.
I get 3d8. Okay. Do we need to do a lot of damage on it?
Yeah.
Okay. So should I do a level 4
Yeah.
or 5? You know.
No, just
No, four's the
Okay, I'll do 4.
Okay.
I'll do a level 4.
So you're going to do 5d8, a d12,
Wait, a d12. Yeah.
and we'll assume you use your bonus action to put a hunter's mark on him.
That's the and then
D12,
wait.
5d8,
Wait, 5d8. What's the d8? That's
That's
this.
triangle.
Okay. Hold
and then
on.
1d6 for your hunter's mark.
2,
Plus whatever your modifiers are.
3, 4, 5.
You got D8s all over the place.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
well,
It's not. I know, but you're pointing at the wrong one. It's gotta be that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, no.
You understand the color coordination?
Oh, no, there it is. Okay, forgot. 5d8,
A d6 and a d12.
a d6. Okay, that's the.
And if you get a 1 or 2 on the d12, you get to reroll.
Right.
Okay.
And it's a +6.
And plus 6.
No, it's a 7. Okay. 15.
Oh,
This
it's a
is-
7.
And then this is 10. So this
Confuse your
is
skill.
10.
You confuse your skill all the time.
Yeah, they're all
This
D6s.
is 15. And this is 18. So 15 and 18
33,
+4
37,
+6 more.
43,
Okay. 43.
112.
Okay, now we have to be careful this next.
And then you're going to attack me again.
You want to
You're
want to
gonna do
subdue him.
Okay.
Subdue damage. Yes. So
Non-lethal.
non-lethal damage.
Like,
So just declare that when you hit him this time, it's gonna be
Just bonk
non-lethal.
him on the
Okay.
head with your lance.
Okay, I'm gonna bump him on the head.
Okay.
And then just
Maybe
actually,
go-
they
maybe
still
go-
have to do
go.
start the D20.
D20,
It still doesn't
yeah.
matter, right? Oh, it's the 6.
This plus
So
9.
that's
15?
Miss.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So, okay. Nope.
Plus
I don't-
9, right?
What?
Plus 9 is your modifier.
+9. That's a 9. Oh, sorry, that's a 9.
6 plus, oh, 9?
It is a 9.
It is?
I'm sorry.
It's 18 then. You other.
Oh, okay.
So now you do a d12 and a d6 plus 6. Is that going to be enough, or do you want to throw on another?
Wait, a
die?
D12, a D6.
Will that radiant damage kill him?
No.
That,
Yeah, will the radiant damage
No.
kill him?
It won't.
I don't think divine smite has to be
Man,
lethal.
you say firebolt does, but divine smite doesn't.
Well, it's a melee attack versus a missile attack.
So just do like a.
You're,
I
I'm
still
gonna
have to do a whole other-
smite you, but not that bad. Come on, stop it. But if I firebolt you for 3 damage,
I think you
It's divine,
people
man.
a lesson.
The gods do what they want to do.
Right? It's like, I'm gonna teach you a lesson and knock your ass out.
So only do
Well,
a level 2 device mode?
You need to do like.
You can do a level 1. You can
Yeah.
do a level 1. They'll give you
that's
2 D8.
Yeah.
So,
Just do that one?
She could mess it up.
yeah, go ahead and do it. Just be on the safe
Level
side.
1?
Yeah, do a level
Okay.
1.
So,
So-
2d8, d12.
And a D6.
Ah, yeah, I get to do this again.
Oh, she gets to do it again.
Oh, that's a 4. Okay.
So what's
Ooh,
the
so there's
what's
10,
the d6 and the
10,
d12?
15, 17, 18, 19, 20 altogether.
No,
20.
she did 15 weapon damage.
Which would knock him out. So you knock him out.
Yeah!
Woohoo! Everybody else is dead.
And everyone wants to move 80 feet and then smack something from 10 feet away because grip can do
That's the thing to do, right?
Lockjaw from the fog says, I can't see shit! Are they all dead?
Yes.
Yay!
They
I'm gonna be busy for a while.
All right, and then you're okay. So nothing else shows
the
up.
body?
Loot the body.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's carry a wizard, a rod of the pack keeper.
Level 1 or 2?
Well, one.
Wow.
I don't have one of those.
What is
Throw
it
that
again?
back in your inventory. So,
No.
Rod of the pack keeper plus
What
one.
is that?
Oh, plus
one
one.
more specific.
Warlocks?
Thing. Yeah. Boost warlocks.
Does it have anything on him? Like nothing?
Nope. It's got some rations.
How about the champion and brute?
Cookies?
Yep. They just have rations too.
Like no
what
fancy
about-
boots?
All the weapons, including his sword, have all these little grooves in it where they keep spitting into the grooves with their gooey saliva. So all the weapons are covered in gooey saliva.
Oh, wait, yes.
But it's not going to last for more than an hour before it loses potency.
So it's been
But
like how it
can we
was
still
with the,
take it and give it to our smart guy?
Even less.
That does the anti thing?
What?
What? I'm lost now.
So if you had some gooey saliva acid, you could put it on these weapons, but you don't have any, so they're pretty much
We
useless.
got baby dragons.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
Can't you just...
Dragon garden.
Yeah. No, but the baby dragons just produce
Will
acid.
these baby dragons turn into these things?
No, because those are actual
No.
dragons.
These are half human, half dragon, whereas these are dragons.
We need to breed our baby dragons with our
Some
people
human.
to get to half dragons.
I hear it.
My humans.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. I said our people, not like humans.
You can't breed a goblin and dragon DNA don't mix. That's all. Goblin and dragon DNA don't mix.
What sort is that? I never heard this.
Isaac Hayes.
What? Are you gonna pull up a video? Yeah. Okay, you might want to pause this.
Yeah, you might want to stop the recording on that. Also, welcome back.
Did I miss something good?
Yeah.
You did something entertaining. Okay. Just so everybody knows,
For the internet, I wasn't here.
Lockjaw is action to
Oh,
start.
I can't play it. I don't have the right codec on my computer. So.
Oh, shenanigans.
But it's South Park, Elephant and Pig DNA don't mix.
Ah, I know what you're talking about now. There you go.
I told them the dragon and goblin DNA don't mix.
He's saying we can't have half dragon, half goblins.
You realize you all have dragon amps. That's true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So then how do you say it?
Exactly.
It does.
No, it just takes some magic to do it. So you would have to be
Magic.
like an ancient dragon in order to breed with humans. Because you'd have to shapeshift. So as soon as your dragons get the ability to shapeshift into humans, then they can breed. Well, humans or goblins. Then they can breed with. As soon as the dragons get the ability to shapeshift into a goblin, then they can breed with the goblins. But until then, they won't. So just wait around 1,000 years or so. Cool.
Anywho, okay, Lockjaw is actually to start skinning these bastards.
Skinning them. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. After 5 minutes, these guys decide to come up. How did they get up? Did they
I
have?
have to.
They all have dim doors.
So I have to use
Yeah,
my-
pretty much everybody has
Right,
dim
dim
doors.
Indoor, I think.
Or we also just have
Ooh,
rope
I got my
ladders.
magic on our turn.
We never actually found the
Do I really have
entrance,
to do
so.
it?
Yeah.
The people came out of the ground.
Yeah.
Get down there.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Yeah, we already rolled.
Did we?
Did we? I thought we were.
I don't remember.
Oh,
Nice. That's fun. Let's do that.
Well, I've just
You have to
rolled
do
my.
on level, you have to do
magic
level
roll.
4, level 4
You
for
rolled
the
one.
dimension door?
So I know we took
Yeah.
3
That's-
trips.
But I think you're gonna long rest, right?
That's my,
Did I go
that's,
first?
oh, that's all, that's not.
Let's
You
say
check
normally
right
you go first, yeah. But because we're all just returning
You're
to
all
the
just
boat
leaving
all at the same time.
so yeah, it's all the same.
Great.
I'll say
Are
because
y'all real fucked up? These people down here?
uh,
Just in case I fireball these assholes.
Lucky's
There you go.
Oh, he's gonna go back up to, so that,
Yeah.
I'll give him,
I'm down 27, but it's not a big.
Lucky's hurts a bit too, so
You're gonna survive the fireball?
no, because he's going at the same time everybody else is.
He's going
And I made my raw magic check.
67, I think it's on a fog cloud.
I'm frightened by the nearest creature until the end of the next turn.
You're friended?
Frightened.
Frightened. You're scared.
can you
That's
put
why you're leaving.
deflate, KT, so they can give, Steve Chambers?
Oh, how much?
Oh, you're burying up. Well, we're gonna do a long rest.
Okay, so then don't even do it.
I assume everybody's doing a long rest, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, you guys can keep going if you want to. I'm just thinking long rest time.
Absolutely. 'cause we're down.
Yeah,
So-
on the ship, Druid does the spirit healing thing, and then we take a long rest.
And then you take a long rest. So first more things, then long rest.
Okay. How much gold do we get down there again? Good.
Boom.
Yeah. Well, I know we got the Bloodstone Island.
It was like
We got the
Good,
dwarven
that's
upward kind
Forty
with
minutes.
speed.
More chances.
What was 28,800?
2,800?
Nope.
no, that was just
28,800.
28,800. Okay.
and make sure that's all of it combined, not just the silver and gold, because it was listed silver. It was listed platinum, silver.
Final goal.
Platinum gold.
Yes.
It's all broken down in gold there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the way he does it.
Because I remember that he listed it off both ways and then told you a final tally.
And again, that Bloodstone Idol, Lucky wants to give that to the Nail Split. So. It's a bugbear god.
Okay with me.
Okay, so.
So sorry about your 3 little pigs there that we screwed up.
That's
But that I was getting concerned there. That was pretty.
3 little pigs. I was thinking Billy Goat's Gruff. Because that was Elder Gruff coming is what I was thinking.
With the dragon, with the dragon thing. You run into the next 16's house.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was the House of Straw.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, House of Straw. Okay. 17.
He screwed it up.
Oh,
Me?
16.
He screwed it up.
1670. So the people on the boat get 1670 experience. 1670.
1670. Actually, that might be enough for floater level.
And then everybody's gonna take a long rest, which means you get back all your hit die, or
Oh,
half
no,
your
it
hit
isn't.
dice. Oh, you only get rid of one
No.
exhaustion though.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got to rest for another day before he is fully back.
One of my summons might have restoration.
Well, if it's an emergency, nail split has it.
Same here, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is how many people went down?
Scroats and
Yeah, but everybody gets one
Right.
back from the long rest. So Lockjaw's the only one that went down twice.
Okay.
Oh, but then we have to deal with the tied up dude here. You remember from the PG-7, these guys are really hard to keep captive because they just keep slobbering on everything and it falls apart.
Right, magic boat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. But you can't keep them tied up.
You end up fishing lure him off the side of the boat.
You hang him upside down, you know? So the drool's going across his face.
Or does he have
He's
a
a
Why is it-
warlock.
Tie him up by his ankles and really
He
just
needs a
bring
lot
it down.
of somatic stuff. I mean, if I need to cut off his hands, I will. I don't care.
I'll say, yeah.
Cut off his hand.
Lockjaw and the
Okay.
other one
Is it
will
like-
his hands.
Let's go with that. Yeah. Okay.
But you just string him
Actually,
up by his
let's-
feet and hang him upside down. He just drip down.
You can spit it up.
No, he.
If he's been upside down for a while, he's not gonna be able to
He's ripped.
Anyways, let's just break his hands. Let's not cut him off. Let's just break his hands.
I don't know why his feet.
Break his arms and fold him over.
Okay, you can do that
They're
too.
terrible. I don't know why I'm suggesting that.
For goblins.
Anyways, so yeah.
Tie him
definitely-
upside down and break his hand.
So how many?
From you,
So how many square feet of dragon hide do I get?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have that for the
That's a lot of dragons.
yeah, because I want to have the
21
wizard fabricate
medium
some
and one
dragon hide armor.
I would have to learn how to be an armor smith first.
That's okay. We got time.
Does that cost experience?
No,
No.
just mine.
Learning how to do things?
Because with that, if I'm not medding too much here, that'd be acid resistant armor right there,
Oh, acid resistant.
or acid. I don't know how the wording would work for it.
Yeah.
I would think resistant because it's the hide.
Because it's not covering you completely.
Yeah,
And
You get a
all,
little bit of acid down inside your armor. It's not gonna
exactly.
but
But
there's also
for at
the
least-
there's also the whether it would remain immune if it was still if it's as if it was still alive, because part of the acid resistance is just regenerating what little damage is being done.
Nobody leveled up.
Nope. It's gonna be while Rainbow's level up again.
Oh no, Toprak's close.
So,
Heartbreak, close.
Less than 700 XP.
Okay, yeah, that is close.
So you got 21 medium dragon hides and one huge dragon hide, and we will look into that.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and put that. So, 21. Oh, and then of course, St. North Skulls.
Mind breaking.
Oh,
shit.
maybe.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put black dragon.
Okay.
I don't think read minds helps with the language barrier.
Heartbreak took tons.
Same.
Heartbreak took time.
Yes.
All right.
Well, so that's something that that's another thing that Nail Split he can rest and get the spell too.
Oh, I was gonna say if you can rest for that, it would be safer than having to roll wild magic every single time.
Yeah, because I think that's the plan we're gonna rest because Nail Split expended a lot of spell slots from just trying to locate where the weave piece was.
Now, do we want to send the weave piece back?
Well, we can easily do that. I mean, I can do that with my remaining spells before we rest.
Can we identify what the sweet piece, who it belongs to, what kind of deity we're gonna let in?
What do you mean? This weave piece doesn't have anybody in it.
Right, it has to. Okay, I'm just.
The only thing I'm gonna be doing is adding it to the one that's there, so our hobgoblin finally has sorcerer spells.
And the plane will be sealed.
Right. Yes?
In theory.
In theory. So yeah, okay, so
That's what everybody you talked to said, yeah.
we'll because Lockjaw's gonna be busy here. So Nail Split and whoever wants to come with him will go back to the Underdark.
You should go with him.
Yeah.
At 105%, I don't think anybody gains a sorcerer level, right?
As far as I know, and just from what I've read pertaining to that, so I don't think so.
Or just the calculation.
You just have to be level, level 20.
Remember what
Because you have to be level 20.
is a level
I mean,
4
level 21 sorcerer, right? Yeah,
Or
because
level
it's
3.
rabbit. Okay.
It's level 3, okay.
So you're gonna
Yeah.
spend, you're gonna send Nail Split and KT, because KT's really excited.
Yeah.
Back in, are you taking the armor hides with, dragon hides with you?
Damn right I am, because that's gonna be. I don't want to bog us down. Do we want
Drop
to take
them
the?
off,
Do we want to take our horde as well?
What one?
The,
you wanna drop some money off at
Why can't
Underdark?
Yeah.
Under
Because she wants to see like the hobgoblin go into the thing and then she can go.
Yeah, because what level are you now?
8?
You're about to be a level 8 sorcerer.
8?
But
Can't
Gesundheit.
see. I don't know. All I know is level 8.
Yeah, you're a level 8 ranger,
Okay.
but they're gonna hook you up to the Covfefe, so now you're a level 8 ranger, level 8 sorcerer.
Oh, okay.
You'll have sorcerer spell slots.
Fireballs and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Shield. That's
Yeah, shield. Shield is good.
Shield, that was the big thing that nail split me because. Anyways,
And fireball.
Well,
He's just
he's never actually died.
shield and fireball. He's happy.
Shield
Something else might come up.
Yeah, and I mean, that's basically Heartbreak has basically that. And invisibility, but it's not that useful, like, in combat.
other situations
What?
it can be useful, but not for combat. Anyways,
Once you get to the point where you can hide really well.
Oh, and it's also the fact that it takes an action and it's your concentration.
Right. And it's easier just to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
level 11.
All right.
Level 11. Reliable talent. Any skill roll that you're proficient at.
Is that General Rogue? Okay. Well, I'm 20. I'm 2200 off of level 11.
Sweet.
Yeah.
okay.
1k XP.
All right, so we go back to the Underdark.
After the one.
We'll take all the high. Well, actually, I was gonna do it before the long rest.
Doesn't matter.
That way-
Just calculate her long rest you can do.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah.
I'll just make before the long rest. I'm
Yep,
gonna have 4
everybody
slots
gets
there,
long
4 slots here, so
Yes, you go to 0. Erase all your slots.
Yes, erase everything you've used, you're all prime and ready to go.
I was pretty lazy because the original.
How much money do we want on us?
Honestly, in full honesty, I don't think we need more than maybe $5,000.
I guess you don't
I
know
would
time
agree
is
with
up.
We need to
Robbery.
redo your tattoo.
Okay.
We need to redo that tattoo.
All right, so let's do $20,000 then. I think should be
Okay.
more.
Here's the thing, on your spell slots,
Mhm.
right, on the other side, for,
No, they're not on the other side. They're on the side. For Casey.
for Casey,
He only has like 2 slots.
right, here's,
Level 1
That's
and
good.
level 2.
That's gonna
and
change.
now, we have a whole bunch of new, wait, what's Ranger? Is Ranger only half?
Yes.
Yes.
It's only half, yeah. Alright,
I think it's not too dissimilar how Paladin is.
yeah, it is.
Then you do 33,511
So then you
gold.
have 4 level 1,
33,511.
and 3 level 2, and 3 level 3, and 3 level 4, and 2 level 5, and a level 6. Right? You don't get any additional ranger spells, but you get some additional, but now you can choose some sorcerer spells.
Okay.
Hold up a minute.
8th level?
And now it'll be a level 8 sorcerer.
Right, level 8 sorcerer. So you know,
9 spells. Any combination from level 4 or down.
right. Level 4, up to level 4 spells, you know 9 of them, plus 5 sorcerer cantrips.
5 cantrips.
Yeah. So that's a whole bunch of new stuff.
And you said 9 spells?
So you're a hob.
9 sorcerer spells.
No,
No.
you're a goblin. No,
No.
you're a goblin.
He's got work.
You're a full
Lockjaw is a bug work.
bug at work.
Nail splits is
So they're already all full casters.
Yes.
So you are the
You wanted
only
a
hobgoblin or part hobgoblin in the entire group.
You wanted a hobgoblin to complete the set.
Right, but he already.
I wanted mine. I wanted
no. He thinks you have one because you were like, I want one.
I thought maybe somebody was half hobgoblin, but nobody was half hobgoblin.
I don't recall ever encountering a hobgoblin, honestly. But yeah.
Hoborgs?
We got goborks, we got bug orcs.
Yeah, there's hoborgs.
Is the spell's DC still 14?
Orcs, on the other hand, DNA splice with
Is
everything.
the spell
Yeah.
still DC?
Again, Flo's got a
Human also goes with everything.
What?
Yeah,
pretty
Spell
much, yeah.
attack DC plus 6?
Ooh, that's going to be different. So you need to
And
write
spell-
Ranger above that, make a new column, maybe shrink that down.
Mhm.
Ranger, DC 14, DC, or
Yeah, you really need to do.
14
You need 2 columns.
I say, yeah, you almost need to do. Just start using the back of the sheet like VFA.
Yeah.
Lay it all out.
Okay, so
Ranger one will stay
taking
with
the
first one.
we're taking the black dragon hides, all
Your charisma rock up.
22 of them. That's including the large black one.
So from
We're also taking a sizable chunk of our horde there as well to help free up some weight off the ship.
18.
I'll also take the skulls from these fresh kills there as well,
Oh, okay.
including the newest Dragon Fiend edition.
Okay.
Do we want to take any of those bones either, or is that just me?
You're the bone guy.
We'll call you a boner.
So you you go by and say hi to the wizard just for fun.
Yeah, we will check in with him.
And so the wizard is just like, yeah, me and the Lich are copying spells. He keeps teleporting out, and then he teleportation circles back in with new books so we can get the spells we need from his other thing. And he won't tell you where, if you ask him, he's not going to tell you where he keeps his spell books.
Yeah.
Right. But he
Okay.
teleports out and gets them and comes back.
All right. I'll also let him know that I got dragon hide. Talk to the Lich, see what we can do about fabricating some armor. Yeah. Right. Good.
So locking out means no more freaking angels.
Right?
That's the hope.
No angels and no space elves.
And no space elves.
Space
So we just need to go wipe out the ones who are left here.
Okay. Yeah.
I hate
and I
to
think
use
also.
the space elves,
Yes.
actually.
So if we do we have 2 of those amulets?
I think you got 3 of them. I
The
think.
other amulets?
I think we have 3 of them.
Yeah, I think we did have 3.
So if we have 2 of them, can we have somebody who we can trust and is brave, who is going to go to the Elegant capital with a prepared go back home,
Will it work at all? No, that's
and whether it fizzles is whether it tells us whether the plane is closed or not.
Okay, so we'll just assume the wizard's messing with him, doing all the research here. You realize that the material plane is locked off, but there's a border of the what do you call that? Where the ghost is? Ethereal. There's a border of the ethereal plane and the shadow plane and the astral plane that have been locked inside as well. So anything you do that takes you to a place, to another plane is going to send you into one of those things. For example, trying to get to the Feywild now just drops you in.
It's literally a map.
Yep. And I was trying to remember how you get to the Feywild. Oh, the Feywild actually has a border. So if you try to go to the Feywild, which is what the amulets do, you end up just in the border of the Feywild. It can't take you past the barrier, but it takes you into the Feywild. So there's the Feywild, the ethereal. Where's the astral plane?
The
This is
astral
the wrong
plane.
picture. Where's the
The
other
astral plane is.
picture?
There's a picture.
No, the astral plane is over here.
That's alright.
Well, because ethereal isn't
The other one.
necessarily
There's 2.
a place.
Where?
Right. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just borders. The border planes.
Alright.
So
Like for every point in the material plane, there is an equal one in the shadow and ethereal.
right.
Don't know about astral. I think the same thing with astral, maybe.
Yeah. See, that one has the astral being like a layer back behind it.
Yeah.
We're not going with that one. We're saying they're all border planes. And the astral plane is normally the one used to get to other planes. But in this case, the Feywild is where you're going. And so you're stuck in the Feywild border. So it's still an infinite amount of space, but doesn't include anything
That's useful.
right.
That has anything in it.
So you're saying we can go Feywild, Shadowfell, and Ethereal, and that's it.
Right. And you can only get to the border, which is a big blank space before anything that existed in
Versus
that plane.
the amulets would take us directly into the main city where it was.
Right. It was supposed to go to the city, but instead it's just the astral plane.
Okay.
Which means now you can actually use the amulets. If you use one to go into the astral border, then you can use the other one to go to a city. And you can appear 1 hour away from any city on the map.
Could you use
human
that?
cities, the elf cities, which now are human cities.
Could you use from this plane to one of the cities without having to cross planar borders, or does it have to jump borders?
It actually takes you to the border, astral border. So then you have to have another amulet
Another charge.
or a different, or
Or
wait
wait a
there for a
day.
day. And then you could jump back to any of the cities. So with one amulet, you can travel to any city in a day.
Quick travel.
Yeah. But with 2 amulets, you could go to any city within a round.
Do we know if at 105% that the Covfefe piece would, or that the Covfefe would power us in the Feywild?
It does not.
Mm.
So when you take your little trip to the edge of the Feywild, you don't have any of your sorcerer abilities to use the amulet to come back. You're not gonna like this, but it's okay for you.
Of course.
When it gets to 105%, all of the initial characters become normal characters. So that means Grit gets Fury the Small, but it means you lose your extra D8 from Brute. So you go from a monster manual to a what is it, Xanathar's?
Yes. 10-foot reach?
Yep. But you do gain the long arms.
Oh.
Is it Xanathar's or is it
I think it's Bolos, actually.
Bolos.
Bolos for monster characters?
Yeah. So I lose my brute, but I gain reach attack.
Right. And I think for everybody else, this just means you're also getting Fury of the Small.
I don't quite know how I feel about this.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. But you do gain the reach. So you
I
can
said the
still go
reach
for it.
does sound beneficial, but I like being able to do that additional
That
damage.
extra G8. Yeah.
I mean, granted, I've got my Divine Strike, so that's 2 additional D8s right there, but it's not more dice.
Just more dice. Yeah.
So Tokrak doesn't lose anything?
No, in fact, Tokrak gains Fury of the Small.
Sweet.
Okay, actually, I better go ahead and mark that real quick.
Monsters characters. Are you sure it's those?
Yes.
But I'll say, yeah, I want. I'm
Okay,
pretty-
it's 118.
Was Headsnap an original?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, well, if you don't have Fury of the Small, then you now have it.
What about Gobrak?
Yeah, you don't get anything, do you?
Yep.
Yeah, Godwork doesn't get anything. You already had the aggressive, and that's all the orcs have.
Does it lose?
And you're not small, so you can't be Fury of the Small.
Resilience or whatever?
Does it lose the hit dice?
Oh yeah, right. That's it. You also lose the hit dice.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's everybody's gonna lose like 3 hit points, right? So recalculate your hit points and your hit dice based on your actual level.
Okay.
So yeah, I think Tokrak and
And Headsnap would
it's
go
never
lose
gonna like
3.
lose 3.
All right.
Okay.
Good thing we didn't take like a tough beat, because that just jerks you around.
No. Yeah, Godwork doesn't do anything.
I thought like an orc had something.
Orc has a powerful build.
What's rogue? What's the rogue hit dice?
D8s.
So it's 5? Oh.
8 plus 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. You already had all the goblin stuff because you're a hobgoblin, because you're a new hobgoblin, or an old hobgoblin. Who's a gob orc?
That is
Me.
Heartbreak.
Oh. Are they only half one? No, somebody's a bug orc.
Locke's Bugler.
Yeah. Bug orc. So that means you have aggressive?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty sure I have aggressive. That's what I used a moment ago. Yeah, so I'm aggressive.
And the ability scores?
Ability scores don't change.
Okay.
Skill change?
Nope, no skill changes. Just lose the extra hit die, gain the Fury of the Small, and lose the extra damage die, gain reach. You have surprise attack now, though, as a bugbear. Did you have that before?
I did not have that before.
There you go.
Cool. Surprise attack.
So that is if you surprise a creature and hit it on your first turn in combat, you get an extra 2d6. So only if the other guy rolls a 1, you get a bonus 2d6.
You do that a lot, so that's great.
Yeah, I do. Usually they're far enough away, they just kind of stand back there.
Like what?
Yeah, man.
So that means
It doesn't say melee either. So any attack on a creature who rolls a 1 gets an extra 2d6.
Gang bolt.
Yeah, exactly. You rolled a 1? Guiding bolt. We get this guy, he's closer. Fuck him.
The guy picking his nose and point him out.
And the long.
Hey guys, playing Galaga? Zot.
Okay. There's also a powerful build for if you're lifting and dragging.
I think I remember seeing something about
And,
that. Yeah.
so then Gobrak has just the minus hit dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are just doing the average. We're not actually rolling these, right?
Yeah, just damage. It's the average rounded up for each die. So if you're D10,
Remember,
it's
level 1
6.
is max.
Right.
Oh, max level 1. Okay, thank you.
Max and level 1, and then 5 for D8s or 6 for D10s.
Okay.
Plus your constitution times your level.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any constitution modifier from nail split, so I'm actually losing a fair bit of hit points here.
Did you have a lot of extra?
I have 89 hit points. By doing this, I will drop down to 73.
Yeah.
So
Because I
yeah,
think you had 2 extra hit dice.
yeah, I'm taking a bit of a hit on that.
Yeah.
I mean, not much, but enough to where it can matter.
Oh, and the process is extremely painful. It's like, oh, like werewolf kind of transformation kind of thing.
Oh yeah, American Werewolf in London
Get
type.
longer and yeah.
Nice. Mhm.
But you get over it.
Alrighty, so I'm at 73 hit points for nail splits.
I hadn't added
You're
the
gonna get plus
original
6 from the Kofefe?
to head snaps.
You can recalculate it without that.
You didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I think I was doing the math wrong. I had something wrong.
All right, well, now we know how many points everybody has.
Gobrak was right.
Then I got stuck in a loop recalculating all his hit points one time. I could not come up with the same answer twice for like, what the hell? Let's pick the number.
Anywho.
Is the timer retire your heartbreak? You done with heartbreak?
I don't know. He's almost level 11. Do you want to put away an almost level 11 rogue? Even though it's like,
He just pretty much hangs out on the boat though, so.
He's useful for defending the boat, though.
Mhm.
basically just an extra sword on the boat.
Hey, I'll say having him and Flo there, I think it's a good combination.
Yeah. Retire to first mate's guard.
Actually, no, call him the cop, chief of the boat.
Chief of the boat. Anything else while you're PG Underdark?
PGU?
PGU?
What, that's what we're calling it?
Or just Underdark?
Okay, because I put Underdark Stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, PGU is what I'm showing here.
Okay.
Oh,
So what are some settlements? We got the pit. We got
okay. We've got the mine. We've got the pits. We got the Underdark. We haven't created a settlement yet for the tower, but again, that's Nesbitt's retirement home.
We have the first mountain, then the mountain we invaded.
Right, but no, this is the first mountain now since everybody got wiped out.
Right.
So it's just PG7 now.
PG7 is the mine.
No, that's PG8. PG7 is the mountain we took over.
We have 4 settlements.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay.
And 2 that could be used as settlements, the tower and the old Itch Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have teleportation circles in those, not in all locations.
Itch
The
Mountain
only-
is the only one.
I'll say Itch Mountain has,
Oh, and Underdark.
and the Underdark. I'll say Itch Mountain, the Underdark, really only 2 that have them.
Okay.
The
Okay, after we've done the whole Kefefe thing, I'm going to use another one of my few remaining spells for Nail Split to send a couple of sendings. One to Sam Carl and say, hey, these Eldritch bastards aren't going to get any reinforcements. Wipe them out.
Okay.
Then the other one We'll go to the Prime Minister of Nargo, pretty much the same thing.
Do we even get a response from him?
Her.
Yeah, it was her.
Her, okay.
Well, and there's also the commander there too. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to the mayor or the commander. but-
I've been sending it to
Mayor.
yeah. I can do this more.
So, what happens if you attempt to raise someone like one of the elves killed on this plane?
If it was killed before you sealed the plane, it can't possibly come back. If you were killed after you sealed the plane, it can't leave, so it's just floating around in the ethereal. Piss?
Yeah, I was thinking so because the in doing some research and interrogation on the Eldrin text after we deal with Gary again would be useful.
Mhm.
Oh, it's right underneath.
So,
So,
like there's a D10 right in front of you. He's
I'm
not.
saying you're not. There's still both on there.
Right foot, right, D10.
Okay. So yeah.
okay, right there.
Key. So everybody knows what their hit points are now? You know you have a lot of spells to choose?
I
Two
took
strikes
it.
terrible. I'll take it.
Two strikes terrible, don't take it.
It's cantrip.
It's a terrible
She's
cantrip.
gotta pick 5 of them. So. Wait, two strike? It's not a cantrip.
Okay, Firebolts, Ray of Frost, Acid Splash. Those are the 3 cantrips you want.
True strike is
Right. No,
not.
I mean, it's, yes, okay. Take it and see what it does. You can see how it goes.
Again,
Sure thing.
How many of them do I actually use?
Sure.
Anyway?
Sure.
Firebolts, Ray of Frost, Acid Splash. Those are the 3 cantrips you really want.
Poisons?
Poison spray is good.
Because
No.
for
Firebolt,
Warlock,
Ray of
I
Frost,
only use one.
Acid Splash.
Poison spray, mending, true strike. There's no fireball.
Firebolt.
There's no firebolt. Oh, there's firebolt. Firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
Right, where are we going next?
If everybody
Right.
just has the
Did the
same
mist go
stuff,
No.
No.
Huh.
Because we didn't actually deal with a miss. We just
We didn't
stole
deal
its
with-
necklace.
Yeah, we didn't.
Or I
We
should
didn't
say we stole its sibling's necklace.
and what was the other one? Acid splash.
Acid Splash.
Let's hit 2 guys at the same
All
time.
3 of those are damaging spells. So,
Yeah.
and it gives you a variety. You have fire damage, you have cold damage, and you have caustic damage. So, acid caustic.
And then
I don't know.
true strike and
Friends.
poison spray.
Poison
Poison spray is pretty good.
Oh,
Poison spray. Not
Yeah.
familiar with that one.
true strike and poison spray.
It's another damage you
Yeah, it's
can't do.
another damage.
Also, don't forget you have message as one of your cantrips. That was something we all got.
Yeah, that was just
Yeah, that's
another
on top of it.
Yeah, that's on top of everything else, though.
Okay.
Anywho,
Can we do Dimension Door? 4th level?
What?
Dimension Door?
Where we go?
oh,
She had
mention it to her.
I haven't done
Yeah, but she's around the cantrip, so they're
Right.
on her way up.
Okay.
When you get to 4th level up, you're probably going to want to mention door.
Pretty great.
Okay.
I've seen it happen.
All right. Is there anything else I need to talk to with the wizard or the lich while I'm still in the Underdark?
Battle strategies go and kill the Elijah. Oh, and then whatever the Lich knows about this other continent where these bastards are coming from, because they're
Oh, the
now
dragons?
new-
Yeah. Okay.
they're going
Yeah.
to be our next enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, next. concern.
Yeah, actually, he doesn't really know anything about it. No one ever really traveled to
Well,
the
he's thinking your damn spell book. Can you research that?
continent.
Because they're going to be coming here.
There's nothing worth doing over there. It hasn't been for thousands of years.
Okay, well, you know how the Eldrin came into your home and killed all your orc people? Now the dragon people are gonna be coming here and killing all
The
of us
dragon
and you
people.
Okay, you gotta remember, we're going from dealing with the saviors, now we're dealing with the whisperers. Pretty soon we'll have to deal with the winter zombies. Anywho, sorry.
I started watching that
Meta.
seasons ago. I like the whisperer like concept, and I'm like, oh, that's scary as shit. But
Well, I haven't had a chance to watch season 9 yet. It's on
I haven't read
Netflix,
it, come.
but I've already known about it. You know,
Right.
we lose Jesus because of the whisperers. The way that
What?
happened.
No, spoiler.
Oh yeah, spoilers. Internet peoples. We are all about spoilers. Anyways.
yeah, I think a lot of your reviews have like, a lot of your videos have like 15 views on it, and half of them are me because I have to stop and.
Because I watched I watched it a little bit here, and then I watched a little bit at work, and.
I watched one once.
Occasion on board, like, yeah, we go back and listen to what we did on that one.
I just figured out YouTube is free storage, so.
I was
Might
like,
as well, yeah.
oh, this is really boring. Do people watch this shit?
Yeah, watch them. Watch them. I think I'm entertaining.
Oh, we have good lines in here. From
I
time
think you
to
are
time.
too, in person, but
Anywho.
Are you marking logs of like, oh, that's a funny thing at this point? Or
No. Usually I'm actually looking for rules, girls.
your rules laying yourself.
Yes.
It's honestly
I
not a
mean,
bad
she was
word.
watching one the other day. So we played a game and I just put it on because it just finished uploading and I was like, oh, and right there, that's completely wrong. Oh, and like the boat thing, that's when I realized.
Well, no, there was something I was trying to figure out, so I had to watch it for something.
Okay.
Oh, and you guys, Dimension Door, 595 feet.
Oh yeah, Dimension Door. That
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't map that out.
We did? I thought we went to the ground and then.
The two guys that came to the boat, they teleported to the boat, and then they
the-
Dimension Door back down 595 feet.
Okay.
So people left. Got it.
So they would have had to go from the boat to the ground. No, I couldn't have done it because,
Okay.
it would be 535 feet to get in the tunnel at a minimum, right? And then you would have fallen the other 12 feet.
Okay. Good to know.
So we screwed that up.
That is definitely good to know. Okay.
I knew there was something funny about the math, but
Yeah,
I figured
yeah.
that instead of
You're like,
spending
oh, is this just that geometry thing? Yeah.
Okay. Anything else we need to discuss with the Lich Wizard?
I don't think so.
well, does Gary even move anymore?
Right, that was my idea. It's technology
Ah.
and arcane powers from the astral plane, isn't it? The source of Gary, where's it from? Extraplanar?
Gary started
Gary.
moving when we broke the seal.
Right.
Is Gary still functional?
Scry, go!
I do have a spot I can do. Okay.
Wizard has that too.
Now you're. Actually, no. Yeah.
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 Yeah, Gary's still functional, but he's not moving.
But is that
Is
intentional?
that because he's parked?
Tracking.
Or because he's.
Like he keeps tracking targets, but he's not moving.
Okay.
And
So
none
it's-
of the humans are getting close enough to get shot. So
All right. So it sounds to me like he is still functioning. That's what I'm going to operate under.
we can take him out again. That's not a
Hold
problem.
on. So
Oh, we can take him out a lot quicker now too.
who?
No,
We
Paul's
have-
indoor in there.
Anyone?
Oh, we just need to take a few in there.
Do we know of anybody who isn't in? Who may be suppressed?
What?
Because magic is not suppressed, but communications are suppressed, cross-planar, correct? Or I should say, outside of that bubble.
yep.
Which means which means that divine magic stops working for anyone who doesn't
Anyone who isn't following one of the gods of the people in the Kofefe, stopped. So if you would go
Unless-
find a dwarven cleric, he's screwed.
Unless we happen to trap a god in here with us.
Right.
Screwed the dwarven clerics. I love that.
Yeah.
And the elven clerics, but there's so few of those.
Even better.
But not the dark elves. Just the regular elves. Just the high elves.
And the wild elves.
And yeah, I was the end of wood elves.
So far, the dark elves are our buddies.
It's frenemies.
Mhm.
Frenemies with a vengeance, honestly. Anyways, the only other thing I want to do here while I'm in the Underdark is I want to take the Bloodstone Idol. I want to take it to the Church of Magnibuds and have them hold on to it for me. Because I will claim that later.
The teleporter.
Magma, but then Grumsh, and then like
Grumsh.
Grumps is not here.
I mean, I'm Magma,
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, Magnibud.
And yeah, Greg is
Greg is the bugbear guy.
the
Magma,
bugbear god of strength and smashing things.
Yeah.
Bugbears have three gods. The strength and smashing things, the sneaking and killing things, and the cowards. I don't want to be
Do we have time to do some yoga now?
We're not too far from Yogi Blah 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 studio.
There's a city that's surrounded and a currently fortifying Dragonman force.
Right. A Dragonman force for making base camp on the Misty River, Misty Island. What? That place we were just at.
Misty Island is not actually in the mist, it's just outside the mist. But
It's just referred to as Misty Island
Because
because
you gotta go through the mist to get there?
Yeah.
Or go the long way, which is what you did.
Or
just
the
go
smart
over
way
Misty.
or go up.
Or go over. Yeah.
So that means no.
Honestly, I think we do need to take some time so we can speed up so we can get the wizard back on board again.
Why? Can anyone else help increase the spell copying time?
None of us are wizards.
Wizards.
Can the sorcerers take over some sorcerer spells that are?
Do you?
common with the
Okay,
wizards?
so if
They
you.
can't make spell books.
And
Yeah.
also, this is the other thing that I didn't necessarily enjoy looking up, but I don't know if I can help him or he can help me. I also don't know whether or not it's possible to copy off of each other at the cheaper price. Basically, I don't know if I can help him with his spell book.
Yeah, if he takes your spell book, he can cast your spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just making a
You're
second
just
spell
making two
book
copies for yourself, and he takes one.
and you take one.
Yeah, it's the same reason.
Not-
like you picked up the elf.
Yeah,
Well,
I
there
don't
you
know
go.
if I can do that. I don't know if I can cast from someone else's spell.
Why not?
Oh,
I think you tear out the page and it becomes a scroll.
No,
No.
that's not how that works.
whatever.
But
My head it does.
I didn't want to
have
look
to
into
pull
it because
because
if you read into it, it
My head it does.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But it's like
But
the way that you cast the spell,
Mhm.
and it's in your
What do you
It's
say?
not.
I don't know. I'm all eating it.
That's.
But I'm
I mean,
I would prefer it to be the way that we're currently using. Yes.
I'm thinking if we could do a little yogi time that
So you're saying that when you pick up someone else's spell book, you have to like mess around with that, copy it in your own notes, and then you can use it.
And
you know,
pay the gold
we could
and time.
compensate for losing our hit points by adding some like constitution bonus.
any way to get. Anyway, I can get to 26 charisma. Get that extra buck. Maxed out the max 20 plus Kopepe.
It's 25.
Anyway, I can get to 26.
Well, I'm just gonna be a magic item or something.
Well, yeah, I don't have one of those yet.
No, that'd be the only way.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything unless you raise it over 20, right?
Just like epic boom stuff.
Yeah, epic boom stuff.
It's hard to find.
Yeah.
Post to level 20.
Okay, well, where's Gary?
Gary is outside of Nargo right now.
Yeah.
Other side of the
outside,
continent.
parked outside longbow range from Nergo.
And I would prefer not to do a ground assault on Gary.
Right now. Have we ever ground assaulted anything?
It's going to take us, what was it, a week to fly across?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's the challenge. We're on this side of the continent. Are there things on this side of the continent?
I don't have a map in front of me. I'm not the cartographer. So where is your...
30 blah 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 is 10, 15 hours away.
Okay.
Okay, so assume that we're only going to drop the people off at Yogi blah blah blahs that have the ability to
Teleport back to the circle?
Get the free
yoga.
Oh, shit. I remember.
That's the originals, right?
Hi, Bells.
Um,
I think they're reactive wizard.
What?
He didn't even have a name, it's just the unnamed level 3 on the list.
Yes, the wizard has a scroll. Pass.
I don't think
It
Joe
is-
was
Grit, toe crack, vein pop, head snap, nail split, scrote, lockjaw, lucky, heartbreak, and the unnamed level 3.
Which is the wizard.
Okay, yeah, it's going to take us 10 days to get from where we are with our boat in the center of the mist to Nargo. 10 days precisely.
So, if we were to drop off
we'll go to yoga.
the
Is
yoga
there
crew
a elf city that's somewhat close that we can hit on this side of the continent?
and
What's the closest city?
if we were to send the boat
The
off
closest one is the Great Coast
somewhere
City.
where it's going to take a while,
Yeah, Great Coast. Well, that's a Great Coast. That's not right.
and Gobrak can
Which is
jump
the
us
origin
on
for all
the
the
boat.
boats you raided.
Sounds
great. Coast.
kind of instantly.
Yeah, I remember that.
But if we can start...
But they happen to have-
While we're over on this side of
Boat making
continent.
capabilities.
No, we should actually talk to the head
But
of,
yes, we'll
you
go to
mean
yoga.
head of
That's
shipping.
fine.
Well, do we have
He was
enough
trying
power
to get boat
of the
information
people
from you.
that aren't
Right.
going to
And
yoga?
also talking to
kill off
the,
elephants.
It's all about
He also
normal
was-
people. No.
Right?
sucking up
Yeah.
to the
You want to go to yoga? Cool.
Wood Elves because
Learn
they
about
had
the-
boat
the-
technology
I
too,
wanna
but they're elves.
Clear up this continent and
You
then
know.
we'll figure out the wood elf situation and then go figure out the dragon situation.
You need
I think we
to
take
get
out, I hope we take out
the most
the entire force of the dragon
charismatic.
army.
No, damn it. Never mind. There isn't a spell like that.
I think we can, if
I
we
can't
can,
poly
without
someone
doing
into an
ourselves
elf.
serious
You
damage.
can't turn
because of the
someone
time.
into an elf?
No, polymorph
It's
only
like
turns
2
into
weeks, right?
beasts. Really? Yes.
Where?
Even true.
Yoga?
You should polymorph out to be a beast.
Oh,
That's what he said.
Shenanigans.
hell yes.
Yes, that's fine. We'll go. We'll go do that. Oh, it's 2 weeks to do yoga? We're 15 hours away. That's what he said.
Yeah,
How long does it take to do yoga?
2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
How long did... Oh, yeah, we still got to interrogate this bastard. But did we figure out how long it took from the brute at the low...
No,
No,
No.
he didn't say how long
he didn't
it took?
really have he didn't have a real concept of how
Is
long it
there,
took.
is there a teleport circle at Yogi blah 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 that we could jump to?
Not that I'm aware of.
They just started camping there.
Okay.
Maybe that 2 weeks will give Wizard to do some more things as long as that works. If not, can you give him back some time or at least give him some experience or something? But give Lich the time to go, what is the nearest continent? Where are these people coming from? Maybe we leave the Warlock with him.
That would be
And
interesting.
be like,
Well, again, the whole thing of me doing this first, coming back, we rest. I will get tongues. We can speak with him.
yeah. I'd much rather have the Lich interrogate this bastard. Although the Lich is not very helpful at all.
But I'd say, honestly, because the way they're able to track Fluffy, I don't want him in the Underdark.
There's
Just-
no the.
No, there's nothing in the Underdark
There's no dragons in
There are no dragons in the Underdark yet.
except for the red ones that the elves have.
Yeah.
Did you copy non-detection yet? You don't have non-detection.
I think that was a bard spell.
No, I thought it was a wizard spell.
Could be both.
Looking up.
It's like an 8-hour second level cast. Copy that down real quick. Give it to the Lich and be like, here, interrogate this bastard.
We can interrogate him for quite a while we're flying to
Level
Yogi
3.
blah blah blahs.
So
Right, pretty much
it's
that'd be like a background passive thing.
it's a third a third level, but I could probably
I don't think it can be done. I think we need to do it personally.
Yeah, 3rd level wizard spell.
Yep.
Teeth that. Okay. Well, if we do the non-detection thing, it cannot be scrapped.
also keep in mind that that will cost 25 GP every 8 hours.
I just sent you the 33,000 gold.
Yeah, we're fine.
Just
We got
letting you know.
Is that enough?
Just letting you know. about it.
Use half a potion, whatever.
What's it called? This one?
Non-detection.
This is non-detection.
Yeah.
What a boring spell name.
It's a boring spell, but
It has to be willing.
it's at a time when we want to be boring.
The creature has to be willing.
What does?
Oh.
So yeah, again, I don't want him in the Underdark.
Yeah.
Or an object no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. Which means
Let's interrogate him on the way.
Alright.
So you're going to the studio.
Go into the studio. We're going to interrogate Butthead on the way.
Who keeps spitting at everybody and pissing you off, but it's not that bad. It just stings.
Comprehend languages also? Wait, does tongue take care of both? Or?
Yeah.
Tongues allows me to speak it, so I can.
tongues goes both
Allows you
ways.
to understand it.
Yeah, I can understand and
Okay.
speak
Tongues
any
goes
language.
both
I
ways.
didn't know if we needed, tongues and a comprehend,
No.
because that would be an
Well, tongues is just speaking and hearing, whereas comprehend languages is speaking, hearing, and reading.
Oh,
Mm,
then yeah, you got
It's not
slots for
speaking.
days.
Oh, it's comprehend just reading?
you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
No slang. Got it.
You also understand any.
They said. PJ,
For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any spoken language that you
I
hear.
remember what she said that. Oh, no, I think it's
Somebody look in the book because I'm
For
questioning
what?
the accuracy on this.
For what? Comprehend languages?
Comprehend language
For
because it
duration,
says
you
the same
understand the
thing.
literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to
There we
read
go.
one
There
page.
we go.
That's
I'll say again, yeah, because when it comes to
It has-
comprehend, it also includes.
it has
So
But
I shouldn't take
the
that.
entry I have here has the first sentence.
That was gonna take it.
Duplicated?
Yeah,
just like-
What's SRD?
Should I just take it as a backup?
Oh, it's not SRD.
It's not SRD?
It's something else.
Because he can switch
Oh,
out the spell.
it's somebody else.
You have that
Oh, that's
locked in.
There you go. Anyways,
We
okay,
don't have anything
so-
else.
But split it up, and then he's over on this side account, and you're over here. And you
Yeah,
can listen to.
I'll point out neither one of those includes to take thoughts,
There's
right?
nothing really else on.
I had to
I know.
take
Well-
what?
It's only the languages you hear.
Oh,
What?
The tongues and comprehend languages don't work on detect thoughts because they both work on hearing it.
detailed
Oh,
thoughts.
do we need a zone of truth on top of that?
Well, he'll still be thinking in Draconic, so
well, what I could do is have Lucky learn tongues and have Nail Split learn Zone of Truth. So
The
Nail Split casts Zone of Truth,
the issue
and
is
then
that the tongues doesn't work on his thoughts.
right. Tongues doesn't work on his thoughts, so he can't lie to you in Zone of Truth. But it's just going to call you names in common.
We need Jawbreaker at 15th level.
so this is
I
the
don't know
DM's
about-
way of saying how to get any useful information.
Well, I'm just saying you won't be able to detect thoughts. You'll have to actually like.
Okay, so
Oh, we might
okay,
be able
who's
to.
got the medallion again?
I mean, let me look at.
Petey can just cast it. Like,
Okay, alright, so
I-
does it have to be cast on you or you cast on somebody
it's
else?
a cell phone.
Okay, so you cast Tech Thoughts
So-
on you, I cast Tongues on you, and one of my characters does it on a Truth.
So one of the things with this is
Right,
that
I'm just saying that when you detect thoughts, you'll only be able to detect thoughts in Draconic, and then you won't understand them because
Well-
tongues doesn't let you.
not necessarily because you understand any spoken language it hears. So as long as you hear Draconic, you
Is it?
understand it. And with detect thoughts, you
You're
only
not
have to
hearing anything.
share.
But I'm hearing his thoughts.
You'll have to. Well, it. Let me look at it because I remember looking at the whole telepathy thing. Is you only have to share a language.
You read the thoughts of a creature. You don't hear the thoughts of a creature. Yeah. See, there's no hearing involved with detect thoughts.
Still, if you understand the language,
No, you only understand the language that you hear. It's like the TARDIS
Wait.
universe translator. Because you can also speak, and then anybody will understand you. So that when you speak, they hear their language, and when they speak, you hear your language. But it only works on the hearing.
So wait, what if we do the? This is okay. Read. Comprehend languages is reading.
Essentially, yeah, but you have to be touching
Write it
that.
down.
Says you can read text.
All right, I write it down.
I'm writing down what he's thinking, and then we can phone game this.
Because detect thoughts literally says it's great for interrogation.
Yeah, unless you don't speak your phone.
Well,
Yeah.
too hard. All these stuff. I can't talk to anyone.
do we know anybody that speaks Draconic? A witch?
Hold that on
I would
us, asshole.
I would assume
Which
that
totally speaks Draconic. Why didn't you just ask him in the first place?
What the fuck isn't he helping?
I probably
This
would
is a
have.
lich, right?
Yeah.
My bad.
He's busy doing his things and not hanging around with you, talking while you guys are all spitting in a bucket.
Okay, I will
do
send a sending to the Lich, asking him to come here because we don't want to risk bringing this guy to the Underdark because these bastards don't know about it
All
or
right.
where it's at.
And you went in to interrogate this dude.
Yes.
All
I
right.
said that 10 minutes ago.
So the
It's the DM torturing us until we figure out a way.
Yeah.
because there's also the
I
fact
didn't-
that
Location,
I
location,
didn't
location.
speak that either.
there's,
That the Lich can totally interrogate this guy.
Yeah.
and there's also the fact that the wizard probably should know it.
Yeah, you should start getting some languages.
I never picked any languages because just sort of started combat,
Yeah.
and then
We should learn to speak Draconic because we're raising dragons.
This is true.
Fluffy knows his name.
He knows his name. I think Fluffy speaks common and a little bit of goblin. I don't think he speaks Draconic either. Okay, so you're going to have the Lich come here and mess this dude up.
Yeah, we're on our way to.
And you're on the thing.
We're on the
We're
work.
gonna go yoga.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna do yoga. Okay.
We're on our way to
Somebody-
that. We'll see what.
Who's the perception? Who's the charisma guy to convince the Lich that he should help you?
Not me.
Persuasion? Is that?
Yep.
That's probably great.
Jawbreaker +3 on charisma.
Great's got it.
Yeah.
Gazillion.
I'm plus 11 with,
Yeah.
with
I
a
got
minimum 10. 31.
That'll do the trick. Oh my god, you guys are such a pain in the ass. I got shit to do.
We got
My
places to
safety.
go, people to kill.
All right. So what? The list shows up and says, "Okay, I'll interrogate for him. What do you need to know?"
And we're helping your aged ass out.
My you're aged ass.
Anyways,
That wizard of yours is super slow. I don't know how many spells he's even copied.
He's the best we got.
Well, if I can use my version of the notes, evocation spells are double speed.
Oh.
That's what got me into the whole. Can I even do this?
Because you're checking the evocation file. Okay, what do you need to know?
I think first thing we need to know is how many.
Wait, how long did you stay on the ridge versus when did you leave the ridge? Yeah.
Where is the ridge?
Question.
Okay, well the ridge
The ridge is
is
in the middle of it.
it's in the middle of the mist, so we're still in the mist.
Are we haven't slept yet. What? Where are we? What? Like, place
have-
and time.
We,
that's
but
how
in
we're
order
gonna
for me to do
place and time.
tongues, I would have had to have slept.
So you were on the
But
so
now
you
we're
stayed on the
going
ridge
down.
overnight.
But we went up well above the ridge,
Sure.
so like,
We fucked off for a little bit.
All right. In the distance, you actually see a glow. You can't see through the fog, but there's something like a massive fire burning north of your current location.
north of our location.
Yeah, so it's still in the mist. So
Okay.
all you get out of it is a glow because it's a big fire.
I check the egg.
The egg is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
Good thing you checked the egg, though.
The egg with the
I
Oh,
cannot
okay.
figure out how to get that egg off the boat with the dragons. Like, never mind, I just don't care.
Anywho,
Oh. Yeah.
okay, so chances are that's their campfire for their next war party they're sending out after us.
Campfire?
is
More
yeah.
like forest fire, right?
Well, not quite forest fire, but you know.
It's a it's a large
Yeah, one of
bonfire.
those Burning Man style bonfires.
Before they head out for war the next day.
Again, it's a war party. Anyways,
Yeah.
I say if
Then
we
you
weren't
go to
already
studio.
if we weren't already at war with these guys, I'd actually want to go join them, but whatever.
Big war party? That sounds great. Oh, it's against us?
So I'm gonna change your rest into just 8.
All right,
And then you're going to studio, which is 15 hours, right?
correct.
I mean, if you
And what do you want the Lich to get out of the Warlock?
Big things we definitely want to know is how many men they brought with them. What is their hierarchy? What is their command structure?
And
what's
time
on the other
distance
side of
away.
the continent?
Yeah.
So yeah, logistics and other
Geography.
intel. Geography.
How
is
long
a big
did
one.
we swim here?
Yeah, that's a good question because they said because when we caught they swam.
Right, but they swam, but in terms they like got a boat or like a
Piece of
Big
driftwood.
chunk of wood that they all hung on and took. Yeah, they took turns resting
Yeah.
and swimming. Instead of oars, they just used their feet. Which sucks when they're sharks, but you know.
Sucks for them, not the sharks.
Yeah, it's not too far away. It's only 6 squares on the map from Misty Island to the.
So really, where it cuts off at?
Yeah,
what?
because otherwise we have to draw.
God!
So the other continent is just a big river away.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, Big River's 30 hours. I mean,
Oh,
Well, 30 hours.
walking would take 8 times 6, 48. So, 2.5 days at walking speed. Assuming you can walk on water.
I can't.
there's a spell.
I can I totally have that.
I can run
You
it.
may need that in a minute. So yeah, it's only like 2.5 days away. But nobody ever bothers going over there because all the cool stuff is over here. And there's nothing over there. That's what everybody else thinks.
Nothing yet.
That's what the Lich thinks.
Yeah.
The people from 1,000 years ago, they just thought it's all just swamps and mountains and boring stuff. So what goes over there?
Well, obviously, some humans
trade
are over there.
partner, kingdom hierarchy, which just
Yeah,
What's his ass on that?
they have a high priest, but that's new. Like about the time the Covfefe broke. And he's a warlock. And they have a real caste society where all the blowgunners, as they grow up, then they go to their aptitude is determined, and they become champions or battle masters or warlocks
Or brutes.
and when they fail, they become brutes.
Okay.
And then
Actually,
eventually, if they're old enough, they become more dragon-like and less humanoid. So then they just become, dragon-like.
actually, here's a follow-up question. Because essentially the Covfefe has locked this plane, does he still have ability to cast spells?
Who's his patron?
Yeah.
Right? It's one of the consorts of Tiamat,
Of course it is.
the black one.
Yeah, of course.
And their myths are that they are the creator of. There's actually two of them. Do you know the black consorts of Tiamat? There's these two ancient dragon brothers, twins, who only appear one at a time, constantly passing themselves off as the other. But Tiamat knows, but she pretends she doesn't. And she granted them the ability to create this race of dragon men on the material plane.
Did we let it team? We let it team in, that's why.
I don't think we had any dealings with Tiamat.
Does he still have his patron?
Yeah. So that means it's on this plane.
Which means we have.
You had that book. You accidentally you asked for a D&D book. Kelly went and got you one. It was the Tiamat book. And you're like, no, well, all right, I guess we get this somehow. 3 years. Cool.
Took a long time for you guys to go back to the mist.
Yeah? Yeah, it did. Okay.
So we trapped their patron on this plane.
Right, but the society in general is pretty anarchic.
Anarchic.
But they do form these little war bands that you saw there. But they're not too organized because the champion is absolutely sure he's in charge. The big dragon is sure he's in charge. The battle master knows he's in charge, and the warlock is actually in charge.
Okay.
So sometimes their tactics are lame.
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 Okay.
That was rough, though.
Do they have any money over there?
No, they don't really do money.
Dragon skulls?
they don't even trade in skulls.
I was gonna say they don't have an economy.
the-
They don't.
Your weapons are really your standing in society, and other than that, it's weapons and raw meat. They do eat humans.
Which means there's humans over
Yeah.
I like raw meat.
Yeah.
I like humans, for that matter.
We'll cook up some food. We'll go.
We could
there.
get along. We have a barbecue.
You said cook up. You just ruined it.
Ah.
You're gonna ruin me. Yeah, they're only pissed because one, you killed the mama dragon on Misty Island,
Uh-huh.
and now you're holding all these dragons prisoner, and that got their attention.
there. How are they tracking?
How did they find out about that?
Yeah, you know.
The warlocks each have a dragon sense, which allows them to know the location and the danger level of any dragon in the entire world. But they have to focus depending on how far it is to really understand. But they sense dragons in their vicinity, and then they can focus on any given one, and it works for the entire world.
Okay.
So they're aware of all the red dragons, the blue dragon,
The black dragon.
the green half dragons.
And the blue dragon goblins.
Yep. Well, no, it doesn't work. The goblins are washed out enough; they can't actually find goblins.
Okay,
Oh, that's good.
I have a theory.
Otherwise he could have just yanked you off the boat through the mist.
Okay, I have a suggestion. We keep this guy. We cut off his arms and his legs. We use him as a dragon locator.
But how much like waterboarding do we have to do to make him do that?
Telepathic bond. That gets around the language thing, by the way. I think.
Telepathic bond?
Unless this
Okay.
also requires a language.
I don't know.
Is that Xanathar?
It might be Xanathar's, it might be something else. I think it's Xanathar's.
All right, give me a second.
I think it's like Rory's.
Oh.
Prayers. No, handbook.
Telepathic bond?
I don't
Where's
see
the
it.
telepathy?
Willing creatures.
I don't see telepathic bond.
THP or
I just
XP?
see telepathy.
Yeah, willing creatures. Of
Rory's telepathic bond. Player's handbook.
Ah, Rory's. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's under the R.
Rory? From Gilmore?
Rory's telepathic bond.
R-A-R-Y.
R-A-R-Y.
Yeah, willing creatures.
That's no good.
Cast friends?
I'm not thinking he's willing.
But it does work whether or not they have a common language.
I cast friends and we just slowly.
Go from there? Okay.
You cut off all his arms and legs and make cast friends.
I mean, I won't be doing it.
Yeah, I mean, let Lockjaw do
Look,
it.
man, I'm sorry they cut off your arms and legs. It sucks. It sucks. I'm the new guy.
Okay, anything else on the list? You're gonna let you go home.
These weapons that
How
they
many tall
have.
dragons do they have on this
Oh.
side of the ocean?
Okay, yeah.
Actually, the guy doesn't know because as the units are formed out of society at large, they come over to continue.
You just
Basically,
said you have dragon sense. That's bullshit.
well, he has to stop and count.
We're on it. We're flying for the next 10 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it. He's thinking I could do it, but he's not gonna do it.
You do some like
You got quest?
real bad touch.
Yeah, the Gaius or quest.
Okay.
Okay, he still wouldn't do it. In fact, he's constantly trying to figure out how he could just kill himself so that he won't endanger other dragons. But you seem to be stopping him from doing that because he has no hands and no feet.
hands and no feet.
Oh, did we do that already? I only broke his hands before.
Oh yeah, I
We haven't
pulled him over.
We haven't
He said you cut him off. Oh, did you say you cut him off?
No, he
you
said
just
cut them
broke
off.
his hands.
I suggest we just break them.
You just broke his hands.
Yeah.
But he knows that there are people who are trying to hunt you down and rescue him, and he's afraid after you wiped out his whole band that you're just going to kill the rest of the people that come after him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Petey will cast friends on himself and say
And friendly him.
and friendly him up. Then be like, yeah, you attacked us. We just want to know what forces are going on.
We're
You know,
draconic ancestry
Exactly.
ourselves. You can be our friend.
Y'all come live with us? Well, come on.
All you have to do is return all of the baby dragons, and then we can both go our own ways. That's what we should do.
And is there a way we can get in contact of maybe your superiors of some sort? Because just sending people that attack us on sight kind of makes that hard.
Right. The head high warlock. I won't say high priest, but we'll just go with warlock. The head high warlock just made a decree that we should form bands and rescue the baby dragons. And so if you just let the baby dragons go, then we'll all go home, and you can stay here, and we'll stay there.
I'm
You
okay.
just gotta let the baby dragons go, man. He's your friend now, so he's all. Dude, you just gotta let him go. You can do it.
Alright, well, how many people do I need to talk to before I get to the people over there? How many?
We're supposed to let them out and have them deal with the sandworms themselves.
Just
Texting
just take them back
Let
to
me check in
Misty
here
Island
first real quick.
and drop them off. Just drop them off on Misty
We need
Island.
a floating island, and we're going to transport them all there. Can you come to the bottom of the thing and just we just need to pop in wherever Team Matt is and kill her. Then this whole warlock bullshit will go away.
You mean the Avatar, because I hope we didn't trap Tiamat on this plane. Because I'm pretty sure that she would want to no longer be trapped. And we would be the ones in the way.
Nah, if that were the case, she would be already over here. I don't think she's actually stuck here. I think
I
it's
don't
just one of
want
her
to
ice
fight
cubes.
Tiamat.
We got Michael, but we're fine. Not this asshole Lich, though. He's not fucking helpful.
Well, you totally interrogated this dude.
Suggested that thing 10 minutes before you actually kill her.
Okay. So when we say, I'm looking at the spell sending here. You send a short message to a creature you are familiar with. If this guy were to give us the name of the head warlock, describe enough to where I have a good picture of them in my head. Try to send a sending to them.
Try to send this picture, send this to the head warlock.
Yes.
And is sending language dependent?
Probably. I mean, with that
all
one,
live over here
okay,
on
with
the
that
other
one,
continent, and they all don't speak common.
yeah. Actually, let's have the Lich ask this guy, do they speak any other languages but Draconic?
I'm sorry, what?
Let's ask the Lich, have this guy ask him if
Okay.
any of them
No.
just
Only
Draconic.
speaks Draconic.
Okay,
The humans on their continent are just considered cattle. They hunt them down for sport.
of course. As they should, I mean, I can't fault for that, you know. Anywho,
Have the Lich do the sending?
we could have the Lich do the sending,
Or technically.
or I could, I say with that one, could I cast tongues on myself and do it that way? Because it's not necessarily.
Sure, look, it says hears right here.
Ah, there you go. Okay. Okay, so I cast tongues on myself and I do sending then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just
So
get back, who the hell are you?
it's, well, again, so basically what you're saying is that does work, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, when I send the message, like, I am Pope Nail Splits of Church of Magliabutt. Do we want to create a parlay here? Is that what we're trying to go for?
Probably should have said your team at and call him a twat.
I'm sorry, I am Ray Zeddemore. Yeah, when somebody asks you if you're God, you say yes, I didn't do that.
You just pop into people's heads and say, hello. Why aren't you like?
I'm not
I'm
saying
God.
hello, I'm
All of your sendings should say, I am God. Do this thing. Anyway,
anywho.
we do have our.
Do we want to do a parlay?
I think we should just give him back the dragon.
I don't want to do that either, but
Really don't wanna.
What my baby dragon?
we're being good to them. They like where they're at. See, Fluffy likes it.
I just thought you'd be able to find it. I don't care about dragons. That's like 5 years off. No, actually, it's only a year off. That's why they become werewolves.
They can't fly them.
Yeah, now they become flying.
Actually,
Ooh,
have the Lich ask that guy if any of their dragons fly.
Oh yeah, no, none of them fly.
None of them fly, okay.
Not even the warlocks, they can't.
Well,
their
well,
or
Fly.
cast fly.
Yeah,
That's a spell.
but none of them have
actually
wings. None of them
wings.
have wings.
Right. right.
We should get a drink of water.
How can you use these to help us in further goals? Because I want to keep the baby dragons, but this just doesn't seem like it's gonna go anywhere. So
Yeah.
I have to go invade another continent while we have other problems here.
Exactly. I mean, we eliminate one problem here. I mean, keeping a couple of dragons, I would think would be fair, but they are not wanting to do that.
It lets us deal with the elves without having to deal with two fronts at once.
We give them the dragons, we go take care of the space elves, then we go invade them? Because we know they're only 30 hours away?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we do that.
Coming back for you, Fluffy?
Don't you worry, Fluffy. We will come back for you. You shall be Secretary Fluffy when we come back for you.
I don't even understand what the problem is with it.
I want dragons.
I
You want to take them away. No.
No, I don't want to take the dragons. I want you to fight with the black dragons forever. I got all these cool minis.
But you want us to take care of the space elves, and then the drow's happening, and then what about the other freaking elves?
Can't keep you on your toes.
Trying to take our things.
Hmm?
Trying to take our things. What do we do?
I mean, we're looking from another logical step. This is experience. XP right here.
Yep.
XP grind. More pelts.
I mean, you sealed the plane. I can't have angels show up anymore. I can't have demons show up anymore.
Oh, that's right.
I got black dragons.
How big is that other continent?
Oh, it's the same size as this one.
So there's a lot to explore. It's almost exactly the same one. Maybe the layout's changed a little bit, but it's the exact same one.
It's got the same basic shape.
But we could sneak in without them knowing where we are because we have their dragons.
And we can always scry on Fluffy. And know where Fluffy is.
It's fluffy.
Like a
Tracker.
like a
Yeah,
Trojan Fluffy.
Now that we actually know someone, and also, well, no, we haven't been somewhere, so we can't scry on it, which is dumb. They gutted scry.
Did you send anything else trying to get information out of the
Well,
Warlock?
I'd say that's one of the things we're trying to finish up here, so I'm actually
What
giving
if
a
we
full
unite
message.
all of the stupid people here to go take over that thing, and we just kind of spread out?
Could do that.
I think there's.
Use the
So I
humans
didn't know what
as
you
a...
said because I don't think I need to know.
I mean, giant country, or giant country out of this continent and go invade that country.
Right.
Have the trolls and the goblins and the humans and all the elves work together, go kill the dragon.
Kill the dragon people.
And who else over there? Maybe we'll free the humans too. Nah.
Yeah. I don't like sharing my
I
theory.
still-
Take a while.
I
Just,
I
it's
still-
gonna take a while, but
Yeah.
I still say we need to get some of our highest charisma people and try and sneak the boat tech out of the wood elves.
Okay. When it comes to charisma, man split is a 12.
I know.
Lock up a 13.
I
Close
was
a 14.
we
I got 225s. Okay.
player characters are not good at being intelligence agents unless you're going in hot,
Yeah?
and that's not what I'm talking
Because
about.
the first guy that looks at us when he calls us names in another language, we start blasting him.
Hey, it's worked for us so far.
You basically would have to find a half elf to have a chance at getting close. Just to be able to be there, you'd have to at least be a half elf. Because I'm pretty sure that they don't talk with humans either.
Well, at the meeting or whatever for the space elves got there, no one had ever seen the Wood Elves before. Or it had been a very long time.
I was there prior to that, yeah.
Right, yeah, the Wood Elves had always kept themselves, they didn't interact with the High Elves, and even the High Elves controlled everything, so none of the humans or dwarves had ever seen the High Elves, or the Wood Elves. They knew where they were.
There's still a high elf somewhere around here.
Right, there is a couple of those guys still floating around somewhere.
We don't know what to do with all the choices we have, let's list more choices.
Do we let the dragons take the babies? We'll finish what's up on this continent, which will never happen. And then great grandson will go get his Admiral Fluffy back when he's an ancient crab.
Yeah.
Maybe still a worm.
It'd be more like a wormling, yeah.
Right, what's the age gap from wormling to
1 to 5. So, young dragon is 6 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's not that far.
Yeah, it just
Well,
starts
with
going
that-
exponential.
I'd say with that, chances are Nail Split will still be around. He
Yeah,
may
I don't
change.
remember what
he
it
may
was
ch-
after that because I figured it would never come up.
As it, he may change his mind and actually allow himself to become a lich. At which point he'd be like, "We're going for Admiral Fluffy."
Also, keep in mind, if the wizard gets another 3 levels, old age is no longer a factor.
Ah, there we go.
Or again, we start doing the clone thing.
Yeah.
Again, this is the other reason why I'm trying to speed stuff up so you can join us back in the boat.
Who's
Okay, you know what? In second thought,
Oh.
fuck these guys. Let's keep the dragons.
Yes, I love it. What do we do about it all then?
Oh, I mean, we take Mr. Warlock here, and I do this.
Cool.
I send a message to that high
You
priest
know, we
Warlock.
forgot there were only 21 skins, but now there are 22, so you're good.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't know if we want to piss off the entire nation yet.
Oh, fuck that.
I mean,
We are
yeah,
now.
we
It's-
took the babies.
We did with pissed. We got the babies now. So yeah, I'll continue by sending.
To make it personal.
Oh, he made it personal. He came after us. Anyways, I will continue my sending off to the Warlock.
They want.
I am
hold
Pope
on.
Pale Split of the High Church of Maglia Butt.
They want a thing, not our lives. Do we want to make it so that they also want us, regardless of what we do with the dragons in the future?
Yes.
Then we don't have to look for them.
We could trade for stuff.
Why trade? We can
We
take.
can take it.
That's what I'm going with. Is instead of making it a
Did you guys
blood vendetta for their race to wipe out us.
that we are goblin pirates?
I know that. No, but I understand that we have other enemies to deal with currently. Elves.
Here's another thing. There's also the
humans.
pirate aspect that you have to be able to steal from things, and you can't if you're being hunted by an entire race for eternity.
Don't bother, Ash.
Well, I
You
mean, that's
can't.
pretty much the definition of the pirate. Right?
Yeah.
Steal things from merchants and run from the navy. This is what you do.
Right.
That is a pirate life. That is status quo. Anywho, but anyways, yeah, I continue my sending to him. I am Pope Nails Blades of the Church of Maglia Butt.
and steal things from them. If
We are keeping the dragons. Fuck you.
up to you.
And if I can, I send an image of me slitting the throat of this warlock here.
I can't believe it's an images.
Oh yeah, then I say his name. He's like, he was a bitch.
All right. And you did.
Yep.
And you're going studio.
See, this is also the other problem is now he's dead.
And the lich can go home. Oh yes, you guys did.
Yeah, gonna go.
Good. I got shit to do.
All right.
Well, since here's the other thing is that remember all of the people who die now are stuck in this bubble unless they worship certain gods.
Oops.
We're all fine.
Yeah.
Which means we can lose people normally. Technically, any enemies we make here that aren't in the Kofefe will haunt us for eternity.
That's true.
Quite
You have a
literally.
lich to interrupt the like. Oh look, a spirit. Let's get it. You want more of those, right? Those are good for you.
Mhm. He does like souls.
Oh hey, this
Fucking
good
soul of the sky. No, Squidward's okay.
Like
Because he's part of your patron, so
Yeah.
because you're a goblin, and yeah.
Okay, cool.
That was actually a good question I asked.
And your fairies.
Right, because they're not.
Nearby.
No, though they aren't. They aren't actual like things you summon though.
They're
You don't summon a fairy to summon a fairy. You draw upon the spirits to become a form,
Okay.
which is how a probably not good aligned druid can summon fae.
Right. You don't have to be friends with them or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
But they don't have the same names?
If we're going to the
I don't know on
studio,
that.
we got-
Like this one fairy goes, oh shit, you again? You suck.
Okay, now one thing.
Yes, I'll polymorph that.
Because charisma gives you better spells. Constitution gives you more hit points.
If
great, but
if you couldn't feel it, your charisma didn't go up when you went to 105%. I mean, it would only be a portion of a point, but it doesn't work.
I know I asked that. I was trying to get the +6 out of you
Oh, right.
to get to 26. to
Right.
Get the
No. Yeah.
modifier.
No. No.
Also, one other thing, if we are going to the studio, not everybody's going to be doing yoga. I'll tell you that right now. None of my guys want to do the yoga for this go.
And also, not very many have the pass.
I mean, how much is it normally?
They don't.
Well, that's all my guys have those. All of them do. So
They don't sell the passes.
You guys
I
aren't
mean, how
doing
much
yoga?
is
No, none of my
how
guys
much
do
we
yoga.
clock?
but also a big
Do they
reason
class 2
for this.
2 classes.
Lucky is still on the
But-
boat. So
yeah,
basically, we're going to have to drop you guys off and keep going.
I'm gonna buy some visitor passes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I tell those?
Yeah, I mean, you can work it out with them. They're not real interested in money though, so
Can we swap passes for the people that aren't going to
no, passes are non-transferable.
non-transferable?
Yeah, that was one of the things I remember asking. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, basically, what's going to have to happen is Flo doesn't have one of those passes. Actually, yes, he does. He was on the island, so he does have a pass. But
Everyone from Wizard back has them.
but he's not going to get off the boat. And also, basically, what we're going to have to do is some people are going to have to stay.
Alright then.
Some people are going to have to stay. So basically, what we do is we drop people off here. I believe nail splits are actually Tokrak has Tokrak's wanting to do yoga.
Tokrak wants to do yoga.
Okay, so what we can do here.
Headsnap wants to do yoga.
Okay, so what we do here is whoever wants to stay at the studio can, while Flo takes the ship and makes his way back to Nargo.
Jawbreaker would love to do yoga, but he doesn't have a pass.
Work out a price. It's fine. I mean, they don't like money, so work something out.
Anyways, so when you guys are done, the ship will already be at Nargo. Teleportation circle to the boat. Boom. And also, because we have Fluffy on board, these dragon guys, instead of them coming after Yogi blah blah blah's place, they either keep going to PG-7 or they'll pursue us. Chances are they'll go out to PG-7.
Yeah, higher concentrate.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, what should we do with the rest of them now? Is they're gonna come directly at him?
I was about to say we scattered them, but
Can we just have 56? 54. Can we just put them all on?
Yeah, they're just cat size. They got plenty of food, so.
Mm-hmm.
And we just,
So you have the goblin pirates, the little old cat, little goblin cat ladies.
we just laugh at them every time they get close because then we'll just like raise up and go bye and fly faster than they can chase us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, until the three things I thought of on how to solve that I'm not going to say in front of the Dina.
We could,
Text them to the captain.
we could fly them by the automaton and have it attack it, since it's not moving.
It's gonna take us.
It's gonna take us 10 days.
It's gonna be 10 days to get back.
They would probably swim. From Misty Island, because it's like south coast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm. To Nargo, which is like the southwest.
Yep. It's also on the coast.
And they got here 6 squares in 2.5 days?
Yeah.
How far or how long would it take them to get over there?
Because
Because I doubt if they knew the shape of the land.
give me a second. I gotta redo the math.
Well, it's the number of squares and then multiplied by days because they have to rest.
Well, yeah. For us, it'll be 10 days. For them, it'll be 48,
48
days.
days.
All right.
Yeah.
To swim, yeah.
Right, but there would not be more. That would be more advantageous for them to swim versus walk, right?
Yeah,
Because they do-
because
both
they
then.
can do half shift, so they can travel
So it'd be
twice as
24
fast.
days.
Okay, so 24 days. So we'll still be there.
We'll still outpace them.
About to say, yeah. By the time we get there, they'll still be 2 weeks behind.
We'll just set a little trap.
Okay.
I have no
Go
problem
take
with that.
care of.
Actually,
Wanna go?
if we really want to fuck with these guys, we bring them to the tower.
Tower defense.
Yep, like those.
I'd rather use Gary. If we can,
See,
keep Gary intact.
Okay,
Just-
so what we can do with that then is we can den door in there, we can kill the crew, maybe keep one of them alive to get some information how to operate it.
well, think of it this way. You can either be trapped in limbo as a soul for eternity or come back here. Are they gonna refuse?
You never know. Maybe someone like me.
It is possible.
But anyways,
Or hell, if we go and grab that, we can just have the dragons just live in there, and for however long it takes for Gary to just
They have no
bring me on
reinforcements.
over in between the Misty Island
They
and
have no
the other continent.
matter.
However long that takes.
Yeah.
Just, okay. Is it trained on just anything, or is it trained on like specific people?
No, it's just been tracking targets with the weapons, aiming at anything that walks in front of it.
Well, we can
That's
figure
what
out
you
how to
have
control it
in
send
the
it.
scrying.
Still surrounded by its army.
At the time, yes.
actually, that begs the next question. Is there still anybody at Nargo? Or have they finally gotten everybody out to the pit?
There are still people in Nargo. Yeah, because
We can get some
they're only
intel.
sneaking
How-
out about 100 a day.
I'll say, the question I'll be asking both Nargo and Highguard, Sam Carl and the Prime Minister there, how are the Eldrin acting now? To see if anything changed about them as soon as we sealed the plane.
Yes,
Okay,
that's great.
all right, so I'll go ahead and do sendings to Nargo first, 'cause that's where Gary is. Say, hey, we did this. How are the
Okay, it's been
Eldrin?
about, it's only been 15 hours since you sealed the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are
Are they acting any different? Do they seem,
Hold on, I gotta figure out what time it is.
oh, sorry.
And can Dokrak start doing his yoga?
Yeah, we can put Chokrak is the only one doing yoga.
Toe crack, head snap.
You bump your stat. You have to like
Yeah.
You take two from
It's
one.
minus 2 and then roll what? 2
Only
or minus
big.
1 roll twice.
Only made a copy.
We can ask them
Oh, because
about,
it's got the pass, yeah.
we can ask them about cost for somebody new.
What good does that do?
You can subtract 2 plus 2 if you roll high.
You subtract 1,
Oh.
and then you roll to add 1, and roll. You get 2 rolls to add 1.
Okay.
And you have to roll the d20 plus your level has to be greater than the number that it is now.
The d20 and my level.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your d20 plus your level. If you get bigger than your dex is, if you're doing your dex, if you're bigger than your dex is now, then it adds 1 to your dex.
And you get 2 rolls left, so you can essentially add 2.
Right.
One.
So you subtract 1, and then add 2 anywhere you want.
On second thought, nail split might actually do that too.
You might honestly, if
And you still
now that
limit,
we're like higher level.
still limited to 20.
but like getting your intelligence out of the ground.
Well, I was actually focusing more on my constitution. I'm wise. I don't have to worry about the intelligence.
If I'm tough and wise, I don't need to be intelligent.
Well, I've also got the gauntlets of ogre power, so that helps me. That keeps my strength always at 19. So.
So yeah, you're telling me to get my -1 from my strength,
Okay.
and then I get 2 rolls to get it over a 4.
Yep. Because your level is.
14.
What's your strength now?
It's 10 right now.
Okay, if you lower your strength to 9,
Yeah.
then you need to roll a d20 plus your level, and get bigger than that, which is automatic.
No, I want to bump my dexterity.
Oh. Lower your strength and bump your dexterity. And what's your dexterity now?
18.
Right. So you have to roll a d20 plus your level, which is 14. Yeah. Roll 4, higher it goes up.
Cool.
But you roll twice though, so.
Yeah.
So
But
the
what you
first one
can
would
do,
be.
but what you
Yeah.
can do is take 1 on your strength, add 1 into your strength, and roll for dex.
3rd grade on the list.
Okay.
So, but the difference between a 9 strength and an 8 strength is inconsequential. So.
No, but what it does is because of his level, getting back from 9 strength to 10 strength
Is automatic.
is automatic.
Okay.
So you just get the free roll on the dex increase.
Right. But I'm going from 18 to 19 at that point. That's
Right.
nothing.
Right.
So
You just have to
you
do
lower
it
your
again.
strength and you raise your strength, so you're right where you started, and then you get a free roll for your dex.
But I want the 20 dex now.
Then it would just
Right.
take another. It would take another second.
So you spend 4 weeks to
Cool.
take the 2 rolls without losing any strength, as opposed to 2 weeks by losing your strength and taking the 2 rolls.
So level.
You can do that in any order. Because you could also just honestly just bump your strength up by 1 for free.
So how long did you? Oh yeah, I was supposed to figure out what time it was. So if you guys did, you had to do this, and then you searched for a while, and then you rested, and then it's the next day. So it's 1 whole day. So yeah, when you talked to Nargo, the Eldrin had disappeared. They didn't fight with them yesterday. So but the new Eldrin came at noon, they switched out, and then the next day at noon, the other Eldrin left. And so now
So then Gary's sitting there, just sitting there.
right, and the army is starting to look in disarray. People aren't
The human army or
the
the.
human army. They're not standing in battle lines. They're just kind of milling around at their campfires, and she's and she only gets 25 words, so that's a lot of information. But they're contemplating their next move.
Okay.
We'll come investigate Gary because we took it down the first time.
So the
Capture Nickney and all Eldrin you see.
Okay, I'll just send that second sending to her,
Capture all the Eldrin.
Yes.
and you can, yeah.
So the So
I'll
with,
then send a sending to High Guard, St. Carl, see if they're saying the same thing.
with sending and the interplanar barrier, it crosses planes.
Unless you're
But-
all on, yeah.
But no one, if someone who was barricaded, can we contact them?
Who do you want to contact?
You can cross.
How
can
is
you send
our
out?
is,
Yes.
is our communication unabided like how our communication with our God? I.e., could someone who doesn't follow,
Someone who's
The-
not blocked, send outside.
for
the plane.
example, using a sending to the elf god sheep
Right.
thing?
Is
that
God, sheep
possible?
thing. There's a human god for the sheep thing, but the other guy. No.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't get out of the plane, even if you are. Even if you have the magic, you are also blocked from leaving the plane. So all of your magic is blocked from leaving the plane. So
But not
Magobut and the
deity.
other deities now have a real limited access, but they can still do clerics and warlocks
Okay.
and communication.
Mhm. All right. Anyways, send the same message to High Guard. See if St. Carl's reporting the same.
Right. And Sam Carl actually had another skirmish yesterday and killed the Eldrin, and no new Eldrin have showed up today.
Okay. I'll send another saying to him. Be wary for at least the next few days. Really wish you had kept one or two alive so we can interrogate, but they're elves.
Keep,
That's the end.
again,
I can't say anything more after that. That's the end.
again with the whole their souls are trapped in limbo.
Yeah.
They don't have any other choices.
Hmm. Okay. So who all staying for yoga, and who all staying on the boat as we make our way to Nargo?
Okay, so yoga, I have to subtract 1 and then roll twice.
You're going to do it. And you're stuck there for 2 weeks.
Because it also
Great, right?
it also
Nails will do
determines
the
on
same
which
Okay. So,
And Bane Pop? Stand for yoga?
because you could try and lose the strength and gain 2 there.
all right. So
Because then there is also the
alrighty. So I'm subtracting 1 from my strength, so I'm really not taking any effect. Because it was at 13, I dropped to 12.
Right.
But again, Council over
also
power, always at 19.
while the
So first roll then. Yeah, I got that greatly.
get
and
a
the second roll for it as well.
trinket something
Got that as well. Okay, so my
like-
constitution goes to like 2 then.
some
Cool.
simple little trinket from there and bring that back to the wood.
So we can grab. Cool, I do that.
Teleport.
So you teleport.
Teleport works if you have an item,
Gotcha. Yep.
which
Alright.
means you could, if you have someone who can teleport there
Alrighty.
and write a temporary
I'm
circle.
at 87 now. Just 2 less more rolls.
Right, and then open a circle. Yeah.
That's probably something that we'll need to start doing is collecting little.
Who's the rock collector in our group? Root rock?
Yeah, he is the dirt merchant.
The dirt merchant. And Nansplit, did you figure out what you're doing with Tokrak and Head Snap yet? And does Vein Pop can stay for yoga?
Tokrak and Head Snap are going to stay for yoga. What would it cost to get Jawbreaker in?
We want to talk about it later? Okay. Right. No, they're not doing it for cash. Basically, you could do a year's worth of service, and then you could get 2 weeks of training.
Years worth of service.
They're trolls.
Yeah, that seems a lot. Okay,
In more other ways than one.
Tokrak and Head Snap.
They're trolling you.
Cool.
No, great set.
Oh,
14.
okay.
It's more than stats.
You have one guy with 20 dex and one guy with 20 charisma.
Yes.
So if I go to 7 strength, it's still just -1?
No, it's -2.
Yeah, that's -2.
Okay. So if I drop intelligence by 1,
What's your intelligence now?
it's 10.
No, because
That would
9,
drop to -9.
9 would make you negative
-1.
1, whereas you're at 0 now.
Right.
You look for an odd one. Do you have any odd stats you're not using?
Maybe charisma.
I don't have odd ones.
One of your characters has a floating +1 somewhere in there.
I mean, I do have an odd one, but it's dexterity. And
That's the one you're trying to raise.
now it's with the bow, it's makes it +20, which gives me a +5. Makes
So
it 20.
your dex is 19 and you have the bow that
Have
adds
the
1.
bows, which adds 1. But I'm thinking if I dropped intelligence by 1,
Never used that.
I don't use it much. And then bump constitution by
Don't want to stay.
2.
Get a bunch of hit points.
Yeah, I'm 14th level.
Yep.
Which would give me a bunch of hit points. Yeah, I kind of like that. Because at 14th level, since my constitution is currently 10,
Right. If you get +2 constitution, you get 14 more hit points.
yeah, the roll would be
I don't know that you can either.
I think it's automatic.
automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
If he's there?
No, everybody's gotten on the boat and traveled down to studio now. So
I'm gonna do that. We're gonna drop intelligence to 9.
Did you really do that?
okay.
Fall down.
So he's gonna do his on those 2 characters. Grit and Nail Split are staying too. Everybody else is traveling in the boat to Nargo.
That's -1.
Actually,
Constitution automatically becomes 12.
Did you? Are you gonna go pick up the cats on the way to Nargo?
Will that add 4 days?
it'll add 3 days roughly.
Hold up.
Yes.
Nargo's where we're going?
We'll teleport to the circle in 14 days once we're done. Go pick up the cats and head towards Nargo.
Okay.
No, PG-7.
We'll go on the
2
14th
PG,
day after there.
and
This
to,
is
to Nargo.
1
And so next week you're planning on
and
Gary, we control.
getting jiggy with Gary.
Bring my hit points to
15,
1.
Okay.
15 times 4, 60.
I think Lockjaw's gonna stick around to
That's
do yoga
60.
as well.
That's 60 squares.
Lockjaw's doing some yoga. Isn't he on the list?
He should be.
That's
He's been there since the beginning.
not everyone got one.
Yeah, Lockjaw.
Yeah, Lockjaw is definitely one of those guys.
Okay, so if I'm at level 9
Is there a lifetime pass?
and my constitution is 10,
When you roll the first time, you can't possibly fail. Because it's 1 + 9.
okay,
But then when you roll the second time, you gotta get at least a 2.
I think that's a fair trade.
Okay.
All
So
right.
we'll drop intelligence again down to 9.
I think I remember why Heartbreak stats are so wonky is that I failed one of the rolls.
Really? And so you got another
Okay.
thing.
So yeah, Lockjaw. Lockjaw's gonna drop his dex down from 11 to 10, so he's at no negatives. And he's going to boost
Gary.
I know. That's
Should
I
I
got
boost
that. But
his
then waiting after that.
strength
it's
or
probably
should I
gonna
boost
take
his
full time, right?
con?
We can probably argue about what to do afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Might eventually come back to the mist out. Maybe, I don't know what you should grab.
I'm just gonna go ahead and boost his con.
I'm good for the black dragons, the green dragons,
Go with me, Greg.
the demon dragons. The ones that had the cool stuff.
Ah, yes, perfect. Yeah, we're
What do
going
you do with
after.
all the bodies? Man, there's a lot of bodies, man. I don't know. Who wants to kill me? I don't know.
Well, I definitely want to go back to the mist because there's a dragon in there, which means there's another horde down there somewhere.
It was close to
Those
the second
dragons.
realm.
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, I thought that's what you guys were talking
Yeah,
about.
the,
Why-
yeah,
I
the
wasn't- he
ones
wasn't
that
getting-
the ones
Oh,
that we
It
cheesed.
was
Cheese, doing cheese, and he straight up killed him.
Well, yeah, we cheesed the entire thing though because we avoided encounters. What?
we broke the 3 little pigs story.
Well, yeah, you just weren't supposed to kill the dragon, right?
The dragon wouldn't
Go in there and get the
do his
stuff.
thing, so
Yeah.
whatever.
But it was holding, like, gold's cool. We were going after, like, a 50 piece. Now we'll go after the gold.
Right. Now you can go after the goal. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That we have that to do. I have to do something for Nargo. I don't even know what.
Maybe we'll go.
What if the Nargo thing is really short because I just go, okay, you kill Gary, you're done.
Well, we don't want to kill.
Kill, we want to be able to
here.
commandeer, yeah.
We're pirates. Remember this.
Yarr!
Yeah, remember how much effort you put into us not stealing ships?
Yeah.
We want
Now we're the elves.
We want to be the elves.
Maybe we want to go get the wood elf ship boat maker and make him teach us things.
Yeah. Or we'll run Gary over his family.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
another threat we got.
Exactly.
All right, so Lockjaw
To go
now has
attack.
a 15 constitution.
And then we split up the baby dragons across all of our, many boats and vessels.
Put them on our boats.
I mean, technically,
Um,
if
We can just put them all in Gary.
do we have any method
want-
of doing long
Acid
Long-term
spitting dragons
food?
in a metal box.
That's like a minute and a half of this
No.
shit.
Yeah. It is. It's amino acid.
Yes.
Oh, is it
And
an
I
acid?
want,
Okay.
I want to send Gary directly at the
Like a
capital.
ring of no longer starving.
And then it goes,
A ring of no longer starving?
Yeah, it's a thing in like every other edition, but
Yeah.
not in this.
Really?
A ring of what?
Doesn't Ring of Regeneration do that?
No, he's thinking,
Just something like a ring of
it's
sustenance.
ring of substance is what you're thinking of. Yeah.
It's something that is really basic because it just means you don't have to worry about food.
You never have to eat, you only have to sleep 2 hours a day.
So the key
And it's
with that
cheap.
Yeah, see, I think they
But I don't know
combine
it's
that
in-
into Ring of Regeneration.
generation, that's not
Which
going
is
to
not
work.
going to be cheap
Is
at all.
if you wanted to do the whole
No,
throw them
it's
for a
really-
loop, is that you would put a 1 or 2 of the dragons in a freaking blimp and just float
Have
it
you figured out the
somewhere.
blimp yet? Has the wizard had time to figure out a blimp?
I have figured out that you can kind of do it. Yes.
Okay, cool. Make a blimp.
Problem
How long does that take?
is
That'd be
that
funny to.
it takes a huge amount of math.
Yes.
Did I show you that? Look up surface area of a spheroid.
I can do it, sir. 4/3 fire cube.
Spheroid.
Isn't a huge amount
An
of math,
elliptoid.
isn't a huge amount of math what you do?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it, but it involves multiple.
Oh, because you wanted to make a long blimp instead of just making a round blimp?
Well, because it has to fit into a
What is
fabricate spell.
Oh. Yeah, but then you just fold it out.
Look up
It's
folding mass. That's what I said, and then I spent a few days researching.
Trying to figure out how to fold up a balloon. Okay.
Hey, they make folding boats. Why can't we have a folding zeppelin? That's all I'm
I
saying.
have a folding zeppelin. Okay.
There is, in fact, a folding thing. There's currently a test model on the space station. There's only one of them.
But that would be hilarious to send a couple of them up and up
On a blimp,
and then
yes, and
scry
then-
on them and go, what the hell?
I really think about that.
Oh, we're on a boat.
The baby dragons can fly.
But you scatter them around. But again, not starving is the issue.
Right.
Tokrak has triple digit hit points.
Nice.
So, skirt.
No,
No,
I didn't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can use all those hit points for when you
Thanks
never
for
get
the
there.
Well, I mean, I do.
Yeah, no, thanks for the backup.
Occasionally.
They put it this way, I think the wizard has been hit more.
Oh, choke price.
But to be fair,
it's just more epic when he does get hit.
well, no, I think it's also that I think the wizard has probably hit himself more.
Well, no.
Strode actually got to 0. That one.
Tokrak went on a binge of wild magic
Getting nervous there.
and did himself some damage.
Die down there.
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, but that's also through sheep.
Battle's almost over. Steve jumps on
Well,
the
that's
boat.
true, but he fireballed it.
Yeah, the wizard's done that.
Yeah.
And then, what's the word? Cleric. Not cleric. Cultist himself.